Streaming
Chat,
Marvel
sorry.
Rivals right now to compete.
Chat,
You actually should.
chat, we're gonna
You
be
actually
so
should.
live.
Good.
Oh, we're so live, chat. We're
Oh,
so
my lord.
live.
Do you want to full screen the presentation or what?
It
Ivan?
is. Oh, I should. Yeah, I should
No.
give
No.
you guys it. It is. It
It
is for me.
isn't.
It is for me. It is for me.
No, it's not.
There it
Yeah,
is.
bum.
Title: DDL low tier draft discussions. Description: winning Pokemon Battle Factory. Yeah, that sounds like me.
I don't know how true that is.
I think I'm like a game or two away from top 500 on it right now.
Alright.
Thumbnail.
Alright.
Let's change the
I'll let you
thumbnail.
go.
The thumbnail will be Brandon Zalolan Tugtira. Alright. Playlist. It's not going into a playlist.
Right on the tape.
Alright,
The three
perfect.
blondes right on his tape. You know, you can dig,
That's
dig,
true.
dig.
That's his mother, his sister, and his aunt.
That's
You
not
weren't there
true.
for that,
right?
That's not true. It's not
No,
true.
that's deep law. That's deep law.
That's not true. It's not
It's
true.
true. That's true.
That's
I'll
true,
tell you
it's
when I
true,
cry.
It's true.
I cry.
Mhm.
That's true. I get. God, that one of all the Lotia God insane rants, apart from the gold cloak one, that one is the most insane one to me because it is 4 minutes long.
Oh, the Logia
Oh,
Gory
it's-
one.
Brandon,
I'll tell you
drop-
when I cry.
drop
Yeah.
an app for the people.
Sorry?
Drop an app for the people. They want to know about the stream.
You can also at people.
Can I at Heckler? Oh my god, I can.
Of course, everybody can. What?
Everyone can at Heckler.
Of
You
course.
can't say
Oh,
we're being a
what?
player.
What the? Are you fucking
That's the point
stupid?
of Heckler. That's the point of Heckler. We've all been atting Heckler for like a year.
Oh wait. No, my
What?
bad.
What?
I'm bad. I'm
What?
bad. What I
What?
meant to say was connect this announcements, but it doesn't matter.
Ah, I see you.
Jesus
But
Christ.
That is not what I said.
That's right. What do you mean it's not what you said? We all heard what you said.
Yeah.
We were aware what you said. What do you mean it's not what you said? You got
Link
gaslight
Bozo.
me.
It's literally the link is right there.
No, I don't see a link. I don't see a
No,
link.
Kieran kind of got your ass though. Kieran kind of got your ass there. He kind of got you. I can't. He kind of got your ass. Let's all post it. Come on. Oh my bad.
Oh my bad.
I think that's what he was asking for, right?
I thi- it-
Yeah. I think that's right. No, that's correct. Yeah, that is correct.
All right. There's quite a few drafts. There's quite a few drafts in this game, so we should probably. You can see my. All right. So pool one. The people are saying the easier pool, but you didn't hear. You didn't hear it from me.
Richie man.
One sec. So these are the highlights, I believe, in the pool one. We have the worm.
Okay.
We have Brandon. We have Big Stall. We have Loopy. We have an entire flip story. There's a secret little guy behind Regiman, and then we have the Hive, of course.
The hive mind.
All right.
Of course.
So well, we're not getting more details on this. What do we think
It's-
about Moon?
Okay. Have we confirmed that Moon is like this is his draft?
He only has one
I
trade
know
left.
he is.
Well, no, he
Oh.
technically has 4.
I mean,
He has one
yeah.
free one left.
He has one. I think for now he's happy with this. He was looking at Talonflame being traded, but he didn't find anything he
he's
liked.
fairly happy with it. Well, as happy as he can be for somebody whose draft has apparently been brutalized.
Yeah, I need to see a
Supposedly.
list of snipes he's received. I need to see
Say-
like the full list.
Say whatever you want, but he's still got belly bolt. And really, isn't that what matters?
But it still looks like crazy stall.
Yeah. I'm not feeling this.
not bad.
I'm gonna go to hell with this one.
I don't think it's that bad.
Happy is
or
the wrong
anything.
word.
Oh,
I think
man.
he's had acceptance.
Really isn't.
Yeah.
It's like fine.
What the fuck does Centiscotch do? One sec. It has flash fire.
I literally don't know.
It has flame body.
It doesn't really do anything.
It has
It's
flame
kind of
It
body
all-
resists
and
fairy.
flame body and 65 defense.
It resists fairy.
Yeah.
What's this shiny look like? Oh, it's got a fire shiny.
It does
Actually,
resist fairy.
it's allowed to do that.
It resists fairy. It does have, well, it does have something. I mean, it and Talonflame
resists
both get
ice.
flame body, but also you could just bring Talonflame. So
God,
this right here, I'll tell you what this is. This is Center Scorch. Sorry, Center Scorch is Talonflame, but worse. That's what Center Scorch does.
It resists ice.
It resists ice.
That's true.
Inshallah.
You know what? Actually, he was dooming about knockoff into his team because he relies on Tangela, Chansey, Quillfish, but he has Flame Body 1 and 2, he has Mega Sableye, he has Static Belly Bolt, and potentially Poison Point Quillfish. So he can punish.
Okay, he has Flame Body 1 and 2 that don't want to get knocked.
They don't want to get knocked, but they can at least threaten it. I guess Belly Bolt's gonna be hot on knock duty then, having to threatening Static. Alright, I know draft is, stall is pretty low in draft because, you can prepare to, what you have to break, kind of. But what do we think? What do we think of this?
My agents have been telling me that Moon has been describing stall as particularly bad in this low tier format, which I don't know if I concur with the idea.
I think he just
I
got
don't know if I
sniped a
agree with
lot. I
that.
don't think
I would have concurred with the idea if Marvin didn't also try and make one and split the Mons in half.
Yeah, I was about to say, if one person
Yeah.
got all of them, I think Stall looked quite powerful. Because Mega Sableye we legalized. And, a lot of Stall's staples are actually legal down here. I don't know who he's missing apart from, Clefable or something like that.
I think stall is good in the gameplay, but it's bad in the drafting. It's one of these things, right? It's really hard to get all of the pieces together. But if you do, you have Exodia.
Yeah, and there will be several people, even just in his pool, who will just not grasp how to beat it.
Yeah.
And all won't have the tools necessary. Where even if they don't understand how to beat stall, they can just muscle through it.
Some people, such as Moody right here, are just going to get tilted and throw the game. Is what's going to happen.
True.
You must understand.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
He's laughing because he knows it's true, and he's dreading this thought.
I'm already low on stall, and this is. It looks solid from the first 2 rows, and then you look at the bottom 2 rows, and it's like, okay, well, Centiscorch and Omastar has hit the team builder. I think he's gonna really struggle to bring Centiscorch ever. And
it resists ice. You
and
Omastar
Omastar outside of the context of hazard setting. And if Stall is having to basically sacrifice one of their mons to set hazards, it's already on the step behind. The speeds from Belly Bolt to Honchcrow are satisfying.
Yeah, I mean, we got the low roll all the way down.
I think this team is gonna ride and die on Mega Sableye and Suicune. And it's a decent duo to build around.
I was thinking this before. I think Tangela, the goat out here, can actually do stuff. IMO. I think Tangela's not him, but he's got some stuff. I mean, even you Tangela bulk physically is crazy, but it's also just that it's a regenerator on top of it. It's the only thing here that's really well, and Talonflame and Chansey can sit there and heal themselves forever, right? But I don't really. It's the problem of you have to find the win condition on top, I guess. I don't really know what his plan is for that, other than just to really piss you off and then kill you with yeah, I mean,
I think he has the pieces to win. He's just going to mold very hard at the beginning of every week before he's thought about the matchup, unlike in the further insane Moon level of levels. What do we think about his Terracaps?
Kind of.
I think Terra Honchkrow looks solid. I love
Terra Honchkrow is definitely not, man.
Who described
I appreciate any mon with an ability like Thick Fat is inherently a good Terra Captain.
Yeah. Yeah,
and it's got.
I thought about Honchkrow for a bit.
It's got the tools to sit. Appleton's got the tools to sit around. What's the signature move? Apple Acid, insane button.
A whole ton of apple. Why would you ever need that many
That's a
apples?
lot of.
And its stats are pretty decent.
I need like a gram at most.
No,
It's crazy.
I can't think I don't think I could put it above B, and even that I think is very generous for what it is. But we'll see. All right, Sydney.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the rest look like later. We'll put it together later.
All right. Wait. This round one was Mega Sableye, so you know this team is going hard install. This round one is Empoleon. Well, round one was Gardevoir, but like the S tier pick is Empoleon.
This is a draft, kind of like the last one. I'm looking at the first couple rows, or the first row, as I'm seeing the vision. Second row, you're starting to lose me. By the third row, what are we cooking?
I think this is going to be a common occurrence. Is the thing. I think this is going to be a very common.
That is going to be a common occurrence. Really, it's less so that the third row is what are we cooking so much as I start to ask this by the end of the second row.
Moody, you had your greasy little fingers all over this draft, right?
He was in the DMs. Moody was in the DMs.
This was in part. The operatives got their hands on the draft process. It's true. They did.
I'm really curious why apparently people are like, I know whose advice I need for team building, etc. Moody.
Yeah, I actually
literally everyone.
I literally don't understand this. It's not like I think he's like dog shit or anything, but I am confused why he was the one people went to.
Well,
vibes based drafting.
No one wants to listen to Moon, and everyone knows that you're Ghost Rider, so it has to be Moody.
True.
It's true.
It's true.
So what I understand, the top pro can come every week, literally.
Yes.
Gardevoir is one of the very few strong fairy types in this, which is looking like it's going to be very nice. Empoleon is king of...
And then we have one of the other good fairy types in this, Weezing Galar.
Yeah, this is insane.
Yep.
Two ends of the spectrum of
just big and greedy for fairy types.
Yeah, the dragon type gonna hate looking at this team. Dredigan's funny utility, and I think its offensive stats are actually going to be decent in low tier. I love Mega Bayonet.
Mega Bayonet's interesting.
Yeah.
I do like this. I do like this Mega Bayonet pick actually.
I think I've seen Hisuian Typhlosion get picked multiple times in high tier and never come to a game. So I'm excited to see what it can do in low tier. Maybe it is its time to shine.
I will say, I think there may be too much type overlap going on this draft. Like, 2 fairies into 2 ghosts is like, Admittedly, those 2 types don't really share weaknesses. But, on the other hand, 3 of the 4 mons that I'm talking about here are weak to ghost.
That's what the Tauros is for. I like...
That's true, yeah. This draft doesn't have like a dark type or whatever. So, that's what the Tauros is for, I guess. But the problem with that is the Tauros is dog shit.
Tauros, it gets numbers. It gets decent speed. Like 110 is quite respectable, especially in low tier.
Yeah.
It has 100 attack and can sheer force boost quite a lot of its attacks.
Okay.
Its biggest problem is probably just the 70 Spadef.
And it also has
like
Gen 1
HP.
It obviously has Gen 1 coverage. But that's mostly on the special side.
Yeah, the Gen 1 coverage is, Thunderbolt and Thunder and Blizzard and shit. Yeah, use that off of your 40 special attack, dude.
Headbutt.
Yeah, Yeah, stop talking. You said wild charge.
You're right. I think its speed tier is very respectable. Now, I was actually going to say the speed tiers are not respectable here, because one of them is a Tauros, which, alright, fine. We'll respect the Tauros speed tier. Whatever, I guess. Archeops is not a speed tier I have to respect. I don't have to respect this mon. There was some... I heard the plans for this Archeops. Incredibly devious plans with a wish passing like individual on this team to help the Archeops. And there's Healing Wish Chimecho, Healing Wish Gardevoir. This Archeops is just gonna be like the president for this team.
I do want to say, actually, I'm not gonna say this.
That
you know
sounds
what?
bad.
I did see that Sid unmuted, so I don't know if she has anything to say about her draft, anything in particular, or the process behind it.
Coming from the author, the whole premise of the draft, the whole idea was, I was like, I want God of War, and then I used the Wicket TM cores idea to be like, okay, I need a steel Pokemon, and I need a dragon, and I need a dark. And I was looking through, and then got Empoleon. I popped off at work when Jester did not pick Empoleon because I was terrified. Very good thing that happened when I'm just at my desk. Picked up Dragon, and then I think I made 2 suggestions. Like, I can't give enough credit to Moody for info dumping me with what everyone does here, because I don't know anyone. I'm gonna be real. I don't know anyone. So I think the only 2 mons I was like, I want full stop was like, I wanted Gardevoir and I wanted Mega Bayonet. Everything else was Moody. I want a mon that does this / has this typing, and Moody was like, all right, well, here's a list of like 4 mons. You can pick them. I think the one real like suggestion, which was like, you should actually just get this one, was Weezingala.
Which is a good pick. I think we
which is a very good
very,
pick.
very strong utility in this tier, absolutely. But even just in general,
I think that is true. I think on this team specifically, you've been better off picking something else.
Oh no,
Maybe.
you pair that shit with Empoleon. That's the defensive devils.
You are the 5th person I've heard in my draft career speak highly of the Empoleon Weezing Galacor, and like, I picked up Empoleon in the Poketalk, and somebody was like, fuck, I wanted to combine that with Weezing. And then, like, in the past, I've also heard people be like, oh, I just picked up Empoleon, what else should I pick up? And somebody else, can I interest you in Weezing Galar as a partner for Empoleon? And I've heard fucking years of gospel about this combo.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
The combo
what is so crazy about this combo?
One is weak to fighting and ground, and the other is immune to ground and quad resist fighting. I also considered Weezing for Hisuian Gudra, because my main weaknesses are physical fighting and physical ground, and Weezing Galar is obviously immune to both and physical defensive.
Sure.
So that's where that like duo comes from, and they're just a very solid.
Well, I was going to say, that's what I mean on this team specifically, that utility is lowered because you already had a fighting quad resist on this team and a Mega Bayonet, which is a fighting immunity.
Yeah,
I don't want to put Stark and Gardevoir's fighting resist when it has like 10 defense.
It doesn't matter, it's a quad resist, it's not a resist.
It is quad. I mean, even then, it's like, if like, very few fighting types will stay in on the mon with 125 special attack and like 80 speed, whatever it is. In this tier, they are pretty fast.
I think the core,
it'll scare it out.
The top 3 can come every week as an insane core of like Empoleon Weezing can be like somewhat defensive, somewhat utility, somewhat offensive. Gardevoir's just mostly offensive and doing pretty well, and then like there's definitely pieces to build the rest of the team around, like a decent Scarf or a decent, I don't know, priority from Bennett and stuff like that, but it's going to take some thinking to find the other 3 monsters this team wants to bring every week. I think it's not self-piloting itself. This team would desperately love a dark type.
Yeah, that's the other thing I was going to say is when Sid was talking about like, you know, going with the core of like a steel, a fairy, a dark, I was like, well, that seems to have deteriorated at some point.
I assume one of our terrors is
a lot of the
I
top.
think one of our terrors is going to be Terra Dark.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of the top tier dark types went quite quickly. Bishop got picked like round 2. Mega Absol got picked round 1. Obstagoon is like the only one remaining in the high tiers. Oh, I guess Low-Kicks is running around. Low-Key? Nah, Low-Kicks steps on the toes of these. Oh. God, if there was like a 6-pointer or something.
If only Low-Kicks was a 6-pointer.
Imagine.
It's also because like most of the 4-pointers that were left were just kind of ass and didn't fit with what I needed. So the ops pulled some shifty. Go do this. It's like they told a child. They told it one trick. It was like, go do this. It'd be really funny, so they could watch and laugh in the sidelines. You know, like they told the child to go order tartan paint from the shop.
That's crazy. That's insane. I think it's kind of awkward because I think the Darkmons that remain in 4-pointers are like, I mean,
Ooh.
they struggled. A lot of them struggle to find the niche.
Kieran,
Spiritomb is in there.
Kieran is
Spiritom's in there. Yeah,
suggesting
what can
you get low kicks instead of Wheezing Galar, and then you get normal Wheezing as a lower tier mon. Because Wheezing Galar is still resists fighting and still is immune to ground. No, I mean normal Wheezing still resists fighting and is still immune to ground. And then it frees up low kicks as an offensive dark type on your team.
Does Lowkit have a top hat?
That's true.
That's true. That is true.
Kieran,
True.
did you consider that, Kieran?
Yeah, I don't think Kieran considers these things. I just
get
don't
real?
think he's a nudiser like that. Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, that's the point. It's it's just the guys I like. If we're playing low tier draft, I'm just picking the guys I
Yeah.
like. Let's be so for real, right? Let's be so for real. I mean, even then, I think it's like I was saying though. I think a lot of the other like we say the other 4-pointer dark types struggle to find much of a niche in general. Like Spiritomb is in there. I loved the concept of picking Spiritomb, but I look at him, I'm like, this dude's ass. This dude
This guy does nothing.
He has no weak.
do anything. He my killer's tomb has no weaknesses.
Kieran argues that he has cool fold-out legs instead of a top hat.
That's true.
No kicks. That's
Alright,
true.
I also think, sadly, that these are the less splashable Terra Captains. There are definitely some Terra Captains which people have just, like, can literally bring every week, because they are just so much better with Terra. But I think these two have to be brought in specific matchups for specific reasons, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It just means people will account for them less in prep, kind of. Like, they're not exerting much, like, team builder pressure. Apart from Probopass.
I think Trimecho. I think yeah, I was gonna say I think Probopass covers like a pretty strong
any
niche,
steel
which is-
type has to like at least think about it.
Yeah.
I've thought about it.
I
Still don't care.
don't care. Don't care.
Especially on a team with double fairy, trapping steals is going to be very appreciated.
That's fair.
I'm so glad I'm
that
not
is-
in this pool.
That is very good synergy.
That is it.
So
That is actually
that
it.
is why it got picked, because it was
This was a
originally
late
old
night-
Golem.
Yes, exactly. This was a late night pick. Well, this was an
Oh,
LNL
I'm seeing
recommendation, as you can
6
assume.
Sandrush Houndstone victims.
Tauros, immune to Poltergeist.
Uh-huh.
You're going to have to click the body
Burnett
press on that
hit the
one.
right. Look, we're saying like Burnett doesn't get probably Sunny Day. You know? We found the counterpoint.
true. Alright,
While it's doing that, I'm clicking Poltergeist and killing it.
alright.
Also, Sunny Day is crazy. Are we not missing Sucker Punch?
Are we not clicking Will-O-Wisp? You know what? Next.
Look,
There are so
Sunny
many better.
Day.
Sunny Day is the most
Sunny
insane
Day?
thing you could possibly click.
No.
look, we hate
There are
Webber.
like 15 better. You can click Shadow Sneak.
Now,
Look,
I'm
but
gonna...
we hate
Yeah.
Webber.
Shadow Sneak on Houndstone? Yeah, literally true. Alright.
Where's that reporter?
Now,
Alright.
Alexander Gaming Moody.
That's me.
I think
Peak.
this is one of the better teams.
Fuck! I've done it again.
I think
You did it again.
I
Sorry,
I think
buddy.
This looks
Okay.
like an insanely solid team. I think
It's
The
the
team was
duo
solid.
evolution
if
core.
you blink,
really
you could
put
forget this is
together.
low tier.
No, I couldn't.
If you
Kinda.
Rotom fan.
I could not do that.
There is a Rotom fan. Victor, let's not get
if you
hasty.
blink,
I can see a Hitmon cannon a Kadabra.
look up the speed tiers. They're so insane.
Oh, but it's fast though. Shut up. Will you shut up?
That's a Kadabra, your mother. Yeah. Alright, I think no, but look at these speed tiers are literally insane.
It's Linsanity.
Look
It
at him.
really
is.
Look at him.
Lin Manuel.
Wick is creaming himself over these speed tiers.
God, I gotta
Yeah,
love
yeah.
a good speed
Yeah,
tier.
no,
No, but I think the
Yeah.
concept of this team, momentum. Hitmonchan gets
Sorry.
baton pass, right?
And I fucking
okay.
love Volt Turn, dude.
No,
Holy
momentum,
shit, I
momentum,
fucking love
momentum.
Volt Turn.
Literally, the only one without momentum is Zygarde, which is
In those
fine
switches.
because Zygarde wants to
Yeah,
hit the field. and
Zygarde
click.
is the upshot of the momentum. The momentum is to get Zygarde in.
I think this is an insane draft. I think it's very
This
strong.
draft is definitely very good.
Infernip is a very good S tier because it's a mixed attacker, It's got utility,
fast mix
but
attacker, yeah.
this team has the utility to cover its back, so it can
But
concentrate.
yeah,
on
this team
clicking
wants it
buttons.
for its offensive role.
Yuxi is an insane like roll compression of. It provides a lot of defense utility and even coverage moves if you need it. Sylveon is one of the strong. It's probably the strongest fairy button in the tier. In a tier with
It is.
incredibly few fairies and incredibly few steals. So this is very appreciated. Zygarde 10% I think is. I mean, it's Zygarde 50%, but worse, but in a worse format. Like it's just. I think the buttons it can click here
But
are so
faster.
free, and its speed. Yeah, his speed tier is so good.
The speed tier is incredibly
So
good
many
in
mons
this.
hit 110. In this, like, let's go back. 110, 110. Talonflame's an exception, but like, so many mons hit 110, so being 115, I feel is like a very valuable
115
speed
is an
tier.
extremely good speed tier to have.
For a very long time, no grounded poison type foe, literally unusable.
True, that might be
Waste
true.
draft.
Oh,
This is still the case, but
I think this is a strong draft, and you've got Defog, you've got Rapid Spin, you've got Rapid Spin. You have options.
Abacadabra.
Could
Okay.
It has like
Kadabra.
120 special
Kadabra.
attack. Why? It's like alright.
It is coming
I
into
will
Terra
say,
Psychic and
In
just
terms of
Psychic.
pure breaking power, the best this does is Sylveon. So
Yeah.
there is a very real chance that if this say were to run into hard stall, it might run into the wall.
Yeah.
Hypothetical hard stall player
What does
in
make
the
a
same
metric
pool.
hit?
It might just hit the wall.
No, this
Just not into hard stall, just in generally into a very fat team. It might just hit a wall it can't get over.
135 special attack is pretty respectable.
Yeah, but
Sylveon's
we don't
respectable.
we don't respect electric types in this house. Electric types who don't get like ice moves. We do not care.
Yeah, I think this is one of the better drafts.
This is definitely good though.
It's a very strong draft.
Can't
Your
believe
Terra
about this.
Captains, Kadabra, I want to see you use it.
We only get like one way to set hazards though. Just rocks from Yuxi.
Claydol.
Okay, yeah, but if you're bringing Claydol, that's a win already.
Look,
I think
I love Claydol. Like, I just think Claydol.
I fucking hate Claydol.
Yuxi's one of those mons that
Claydol
can
has
just
motion,
set
trust
rocks. That can just
Claydol
set rocks every
is
week.
useless, but I don't care if it's good or not. This thing's so fucking clapped looking. I hate it.
Oh.
Aw.
Claydol has
Don't be
no.
mean.
Gen 3,
I like how
Gen
Claydol
3
works.
Gen
Yeah,
3
don't be-
disliked that. Alright.
It's true.
Gen 3
The-
can suck my
The
nuts. No.
Hive?
Who is this
Dude,
guy?
this is
Wait,
so
why is
awesome.
Sandshrew
This
on
draft
Lola
is
here?
so
This draft-
Why is this
This draft's so cool.
Sandshrew?
Why is it
This draft's the best. What the fuck?
Bro, Digi de-evolved.
The document does not say
No,
Sandshrew.
that's my fault. Wait, no.
Yeah,
It's
that's
because when I copy like an Alolan or a Megamon or something like that, the
Yeah, you have to read
I
it.
have to redo it, and I must have misclicked to Sandshrew instead of
Yeah.
Sandslash.
well. in
This
that
draft's
case,
the coolest. This draft fucking rocks. This whips
Thank
ass.
you, Brent.
Unfortunately,
Thank
it
you,
stinks of
Brendan.
shit,
But it's awesome.
but it whips ass.
Sandslash hits
Did you go
60,
Swampert for rocks and flipping?
This fell stinger about to engage in Scheist and Goob and
Yeah, you want to talk about
Speed in the
speed
lifetime.
tiers, Wick? Here's the
Yeah.
fucking speed tiers,
I
buddy.
wanted that Jolteon so bad.
So some funny thing, like the best part about these speed tiers is about 3 of them are fake because Arctivist
Extremely.
and Sandslash both get Slush Rush, and we've got Slowking. Drifblim gets Unburden for the lols.
Yanmega gets speed boost.
Yeah, I'm making
Mega
One of
Yeah.
these mons is a baby.
so yeah. One of
One of these mons has a fake stats because it's the wrong mon.
It should
Now,
be. It
let's
should be
be clear.
65. It should be
It's
65.
65. And it doubles on Slush Rush. Now, let's be clear. When you guys play me, here's what you will not do. You will not put this into Techno's prep doc. You will not read the amount of rock weaknesses. You won't do this. You won't
No,
do
it's
it.
not possible.
Just,
It
just
isn't
like how you
possible.
all, just like how you all didn't for the ground one last time.
Rock weak,
Okay.
rock
Yeah.
weak. Rock
That's
weak.
true.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true. Freya actually notably had a problem with this.
Mm-hmm. It's very difficult to do, I know. Well, that's why I'm saying just don't bother, because I think you'll create a more accurate piece of counterplay
Hmm.
if you don't do that. So, yeah, I mean, Zoroark's cool. Look at him.
Look
This.
at that guy.
I love that guy. I just picked a bunch of guys I like. I was
I-
like, all these. I had to haggle for this Vespiquen. I went through hell real quick to get this Vespiquen.
Your hazard setters are Per and Sandslash. Does Vespiquen get
Yeah,
it?
so Vespiquen
No.
gets
That's
spikes.
because get spikes.
They get spikes, actually.
Vespiquen
Yeah, I
gets-
thought so.
It gets spikes and T-spikes. It gets spikes and T-spikes. Guys,
Yeah.
do a little research,
She's
guys.
awesome.
Professional, unprofessional, guys.
This is a
yes,
you know what?
yes,
This is actually a really well supported Zoroark.
I think
Oh.
Zoroark does really well with a few of these guys actually.
I
do
don't
genuinely.
click myself. I don't see myself clicking a lot of fighting moves into this team. Ah, low key. Kind of true. The Sandslash is also a big, nice button to click into, but resist, bulky as shit on the physical side, resist,
Yeah.
intimidate.
What if honestly, in truth, a worse weakness in a sense is probably I think my team really doesn't like dealing with electric types very much. My best option is Swampert. A very significant amount of electric types will get something like Grassnort, Trailblaze, something that will implode Swampert like this, which is kind of a problem. So that's you know that's something to keep in mind. Jolteon gets Volt Absorb, so that's an option, but you know. I don't think it's great. That's something that the Terras are gonna have to figure out. Otherwise, this is very obviously just like a very high pivot, like pretty hyper offense in a sense. Draft is all it really is. You kind of just pivot around a bunch of really fast guys that shit out stupido damage until eventually you maybe pivot around enough to win, or you spin your wheels until you die. Probably the latter. More often than not, the latter will happen, but it'll look really cool. And I'm gonna goob you with Zoroark. That's what's gonna happen.
I think you're gonna have fun using it. I'm not
This
sure.
I could see this going 8-0 or 0-8.
This, yeah. I'm right now. This is the drunk mango. Okay, I'm either gonna 10-0 you or you're gonna 10-0 me, and I don't know who it's gonna be. And everybody else knows it's gonna be 10-0, not in my favor. But I'm gonna say I don't know who it might be. Do you have anything else to say, Brandon, about this awesome draft, this cool epic draft?
Nah, this whips ass if you ignore all the ways it loses. So, but it's
I think-
cool, so I'm about
I
it.
think
You're way cooler than me,
Mega
by the way.
Beedrill alone can carry games because if
If I was,
you have
if I was
ways
cool
to,
like you, I'd have Mega Pidgeot.
you have ways to apply pressure to
True.
you have ways to apply pressure to the steel types that like resist Beedrill. Because you have Swampert, you had Mega Tinted Lens. Like already steel types are having to deal with a lot into your team. So like you can just pressure them slowly between a few guys, or also just click a Zoroark button, a Taurus button, a Swampert
I think
button into
Taurus.
them.
Taurus is one of those picks where I was like, you can tell a lot of this draft is made for the thematic of it, right? Like, if we're gonna be so for real right now, I should not be using fucking Vespiquen and Yanmega, probably. But
No.
it's important. But it's why I was like, I need Tauros Blaze, because if I don't get this, like, or like a mon very similar to this like, I can't even play games anymore. Like, I can't even play the game. I'll just like instantly lose to certain things.
If a steel type
so that's
loads into
really
the lobby.
Yeah, I really needed a mon adjacent to it.
Help.
I mean, it helps as well. This draft is really weak to like. This draft has a lot of defog, but it doesn't really like the concept of screens going up and then having to deal with that. Tauros can deal with screens, which is good.
Can't believe
very
Liam picked
confident.
up 2 megas. That's true.
That's true.
Why
That's
did-
actually true.
Why did he do that?
I thought about it for a bit.
I
want to
see Activish get a kill this season. Right.
There will be, not only will there be an Arctivish kill, there will be an Arctivish sweep. Mark my
Perfect.
words.
True.
Alright, Alolan Doug Trio team. Brandon, what do you have to say about yourself?
I don't really know what to tell you, man. I think Staraptor and Gigalith and shit are cool mons.
It's so funny that you built like an insane. You built around like a foreign concept and then had Reuniclus as like just your S tier, which is completely
Yeah.
fine because out of all the S tiers, apart from the fucking Sandrush guy, Dracozolt,
Yeah, Drake is all.
Reuniclus is probably the best complement to it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Well, I wasn't originally intending to do this Sandstall team. I picked Gigalith based. Oh, it's not Sandstall, but like Sand Reuniclus team. I picked Gigalith just to fuck with Leo, and then decided to go all in on it.
Yeah.
I think it worked.
I
I
didn't
think it
even
looks
pop up
good.
in my. I caught wind. Brandon told me in DMs, or like he heavily, he was talking about fucking Venomoth, and I was like, hold up. I heard wind that someone was going to pick Venomoth in between Brandon and like his next pick, which was why I picked up Venomoth, because I was like, Brandon, I must see Venomoth on your draft. I need him there.
Leo
I don't-
absolutely-
I'm just gonna matchup fish with Venomoth. Somebody's gonna get sleep powdered and lose to Quivered and Stinted Lens
And
at some
lose
point.
to- No, I was
Yeah.
just about to say this. This mod is so cheap, by the way. This mod's incredible.
Its money ultra cheap. Literal lack of skill culprit number one.
I was gonna pick him up at one point, as a bit. I was gonna be like, this is Beedrill 2.0. We got Mega Beedrill and then, Super Duper Beedrill, whatever the fuck. But then Brandon talked about it and I was like, no. I must make sure he I don't need these bums trying to quiver on people. Someone was skilled to do it instead.
I'll say the good parts. I think the mini sand core whatever is actually like legitimately feasible. I think more so even than the two Sandrush guys. I think there will actually be people who like lose to Alolan Dugtrio Sandforce boosted because it's at a speed tier that they find awkward to deal with, and then 100 base attack plus Sandforce plus like Terra Ground Earthquake can just murder things.
I think somebody's gonna get hard-walled by Avalug.
Somebody's gonna get up, yeah, probably. And then I actually think by far the most intimidating member of this team, funnily enough, is Staraptor.
I agree. I 200% agree. Staraptor's
Big button to be
Staraptor's
big
so
button to
hard
be
for people to have to deal with.
And I want to, and also Reuniclus is just the CEO of not dying.
Yeah, Reuniclus will just not die, and then I can set up Trick Room and just attack with things for a couple turns. Even if I die setting up Trick Room, Gigalith has a really big attack stat, actually.
Avalug's also above 100 on the attack stat.
Yeah, but Gigalith just comes to mind because it's 130.
Yeah, that's respectable.
More than respectable.
I think.
And then, yeah, Lucario and Mega Sceptile allowed me to cover both sides of the attacking spectrum, especially Mega Sceptile. Mega Sceptile's fast enough to outspeed most Scarfers in the format anyway,
Yeah.
even without the ability to hold its own Scarf. So it can make do by just clicking like Leaf Storm, etc. This team Spadef is pretty bad.
Yeah, I was
ignore
about
that.
to say that. AV Gigalith coming every week.
AV Gigalith's coming every week. Who cares?
Also, Kieran said in chat, Leo absolutely deserved to get the Gigalith sniped, being the wheel pick, taking the S tier that needed a synergy mon, and then not picking it.
Yeah, no, that's literally why I did it, because I was so like disgusted by that.
To get hit for his hubris, insane hubris. True insanity.
All right.
Yeah, I expect there will be at least a couple times where I can just try and sandstall people with Reuniclus and shit.
It's literally, think about everything I did with my draft, but instead of doing what I did, I picked up Arctivish and Alolan Sandslash before Slowking. Imagine how schizophrenic that would be. That's what Leo did.
I think
really
you're gonna
outrageous.
have fun with this team. I think you're going to shoot yourself if you ever have to take a special hit, but
Yeah, well, yeah.
you
That's
have
the plan.
fun. Tatsugiri should taking it
Well, I mean-
raw. Remember, guys.
Don't worry, I'm gonna switch in. I'm gonna play Moody. He's gonna Volt switch as I switch in Mega Sceptile, and he's gonna get swept by a +1 Mega Sceptile.
Yeah, true.
You remember
Lightning
that
Rod
lightning
Grizzly
rod on you.
145 base speed, Lightning Rod boost. You may as well be fighting a cloud of dust in the shape of Mega
But
Sceptile.
again, remember, 110 speed tier, 115 on Zygarde's insane. I'm a real one to know.
Yeah.
110 speed
True.
tier, yeah.
Speaking of, but other
Um,
Sans team.
Can we skip this? Can we skip this one? Can we go to the next one?
My fucking Darmanitan. I want my Darmanitan
I
back.
hate him. I want Darmanitan so bad.
Arjun. Holy shit.
This is such a team.
This is one of the teams of all time.
What a powerhouse of a draft.
Let's be clear. The things that Brandon just described about my draft, this is the draft it's truly all true about. This is The worst shit ever made. Only the bad things, not the parts about it being cool. This isn't cool. This has Magnezone, bro.
Togetic, Alolan, Persian, Hippopotas.
How did we
how
allow
will we
this?
stop the offense? How will we stop the onslaught?
It's too strong. It's too powerful. It has too much
Okay.
motion.
To be fair, Specs Arbeliever is motion. Specs Arbeliever is
Yeah,
I'm
that's...
not even kidding. Look up Arbeliever, bro.
You're not ready for Trailblaze Piloswine, dude.
No,
You're not
this
ready for
is-
AV Chloritzer to hit the scene. Surprise you by living the hit and then send off a button.
You're not ready. You aren't ready for Specs Gigas to come up in the spot looking extra fly.
To be fair, he doesn't need insane Giga Breakers because he has Darmanitan and Dracozolt.
Which
Yeah,
will be the
those are
same Giga Breakers.
Those
What-
are the breaks.
What
yeah.
Piloswine? I heard it was a Mamoswine, allegedly.
I did hear this.
I think this is... The top row of this draft is like, oh my god, I don't want to look at the second row. And then you look at the second row and you don't see Gigalith. And you don't see anything like insane. I believe it's pretty solid to take the ground hits that the top row all explode to the concept of. Same with Whimsicott, but he doesn't want Whimsicott. Cofagrigus brings something to the team.
Does it? I get we're just a ghost type, right? It's just a ghost type. That's just what it is.
Brings
Like,
something.
that's what. That's why I picked up Driftblim. I was like, I want a ghost type. I was like, I want a ghost type, and I want some other shit. So I just picked up Driftblim. It's like I assume that's what Cofagrigus is. I mean, Cofagrigus is like super defensively bulky. It's like 145 defense, something like
I
this. And
can't
it's
lie. This team is held back so far by the Hippopotas, and then whatever happened on this third row.
Why? Why did we do this?
We
What
go
are
next.
we
We go
doing?
next. Redux.
Hippopotas
You're in
is
a
so
chat.
outrageous, dude.
Trick Room Cofagrigus, so he doesn't need the sand for Dracozol. Yeah. We just picked him up for the crack, you know. We just picked Hippopotas for the lulz. It's for the threat of Hippopotas.
That's not Exodia. That's Darkly Big Rabbi.
Darkly Big Rabbi. Holy shit.
What do we think about the Reggie team?
Draft has a lot of cool ideas. I appreciate that we just spent our time picking up like 4 fighting resists because half of our team is weak to fighting.
Weak to fighting, like turbo weak to fighting, yeah.
1, 2,
So let's
3.
break this down.
We
Sharpedo
picked up 3.
weak to
We picked
fighting.
up 3.
Oh, Red Ice is not Terracaptured, is it? My fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Vidocq.
Sharp-
yeah.
I like Hooper in this format because 150 is a really big number.
That's true. That's
It's
true.
really big.
What we've done here, okay, this is the guy on the other end of the Temp 6T video who's like got 6 legendaries and is like, OMG, you are cringe.
This
like,
is a toxic legendary
yeah,
spammer.
Strat.
Yeah, this
This is toxic.
yeah.
This is
There may be a few games she can win by just statting the by just stat checking people into oblivion with her 580 BST team.
I really cannot lie. If I were to play Riley in this draft, right, and I had like a week to prepare, whatever, and she went up to me beforehand and she said, "Okay, my team is going to be Mien Shao, Reggie Drago, Reggie Steel, Hooper, like Reggie Ice or whatever, and like Sharpedo or like Kilowattrel even maybe something like this," I'd be shitting bricks. Be like, "Fuck."
Like, what do you
There
do?
is-
Like,
there is
what do you
super-
do?
There is super a real team that can be made here.
I think there is.
But I get the feeling we might just be bringing
I
6
think
Reggies.
there's insane potential because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like 6 or 7 T-wave clickers on this team, and if you spread the yellow energy enough, Hooper suddenly becomes a real speed tier. Mienshao already is super real, but so those reckless high jump kicks are going to be sending somebody out.
Okay, but you say that. But what if we just send out a ground type into the rock and the ice and the steel and the Hooper and the Kilowattrel?
Now, I think
And
that's
we
a step.
with
I think that's a step further. than
How
this
do we
team
beat
thought
a
about.
ground type, chat?
how do we do this? Chat, this is the
Regigigas
last round.
gets
Chat
it
room.
going.
How do we win? Regigigas must clutch up. I mean, Sharpedo's here obviously, which is Fine.
You know it
That's
doesn't.
okay.
You know it doesn't
But,
get
yeah.
a single way of boosting its physical attack. You know it doesn't get
It
STO
doesn't get a
bulk up.
single boosting move. Yeah,
That one's ass,
Really
bro.
needs its
it's
mega.
really bad.
Really needs
Which
its
was
mega.
which one? Sharpedo?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let me notice this guy. I mean, it is base 120, but like, yeah, that's pretty rough. It doesn't get SD or anything.
It's so
Really?
sad.
No.
It really needs to do the play of stay in normal form, click protect, get the speed boost, and then go into mega to get a real attack stat and ability. But you know what? For low tier, 120 might just be enough.
Wild. But I think 120 is. Well, that's what I'm saying. This thing's like a. Does this thing get flip turn? Does this thing get anything? It does get flip turn.
No, it gets protect and life form.
Well, it does
that's
get flip turn.
true.
Y'all got any flip turns? We got horror type moments.
I can't wait to see the
yeah.
team stat check somebody and then me and Shao just come in for the clean.
Yeah. I can't wait to see Mien Shao miss and break its legs in a horrible accident.
True.
How many times do you think the team is going to click the button rest?
Right.
1 more billion rest. It's nap time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You want a big sleep, don't you, Joker? You
Dude,
want a
this team
big
could have been
sleep.
called the daycare. Like, at this point. I don't want to play this shit. I'm so
Alright,
glad I'm in the other pool.
Walking along with Reggie Gigas. All right, Grandpa, let's get you to bed.
I also just want to see Hooper cook. I believed in this one. I didn't pick
I
it
want
up.
to see Hooper cook.
Alright,
Hooper's
My glorious goat,
pretty
Hooper and
nasty.
Bow. Wick, you fake Hooper fan. Get the fuck out of here.
my fault.
That's true.
Alright, and then
That's
Piper's team. Virizion is also not a Terra Captain. Ignore that.
true.
What is going on here? Not
So this
good
is-
or bad. What is going on here?
So this is Muse's draft from last time, right? But it's low tier instead of
And what if it was worse, chat?
what if it was worse? What if okay, let's break this down. So there are some really good mons on here. Like
There are like
Yeah,
pieces here, yeah.
like obviously everyone gasses up Florges. Florges in this tier I do think is quite strong. Mesprit's good. Mesprit's great. Mr.
Forges
Crawl,
in this tier has the ability to flex as like a Scarfer and a Specs mod, not just be a defensive mod.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
it can do
Yeah.
everything, like, when you play Battle Factory and fucking Rambats, it can do everything Rambats and tells you it can do. Which is
As opposed to
Yeah.
in real draft where it is forced to just be a defensive one, which it's good at, and it can still do that here.
Yeah.
And sometimes
But it
it
doesn't-
has
it's
to,
not
because,
supposed to.
look at Peep the hazard control real quick.
What is the hazard control?
It is
Oh,
Florges.
And Tramper and Mr. Rhyme. Come on.
Wait, does
That's
Tramper
really
get
useless,
defog?
man.
I believe it does. I think she's got like 3 defoggers and a rapid spin or some shit like that.
Let me notice.
I believe Mr. Rhyme gets rapid spin.
Yeah,
I
Rhyme-
forget
Rhyme
who else gets
does.
defog.
Raptor gets defog and glare.
Piper asked me about this team, and I think I told her that it has a lot of. She's going to need to like think about her prep because there are some very
Yeah.
strong
Which she
pieces.
hates doing,
There are lots
so-
of very strong
might have
pieces
to look.
that don't have
Yeah.
like insane immediate synergy together. But like on the low key, there is definitely pieces. Sandy Shocks and Virizion dealing with all the steel types for Florges.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Crawl,
Yeah.
Mr. Crawl will definitely find the opening. Like, there's enough Vault turn, Baton
Incredible
Pass,
late game
U-turn.
cleaner in the form of that, and yeah, pivoting allows it to act as both a breaker and a cleaner pretty effectively.
Yeah,
You know, maybe you can even Dragon Dance once or twice, do a little bit of sweeping. You never know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Wait,
sorry.
Grafia is good utility, etc. I'll be honest, I don't know why Charizard's here.
Oh, you didn't know?
Is this like some solar power sunny day type shit? I don't know.
Yeah,
This is a weather team with Grafia.
yeah. It's a dual weather team.
That's really
Yeah,
bad.
Yeah,
I just don't. I mean, to be fair, like, it's like, yeah, it's obviously just like a gimmick concept, I suppose. It's literally what I said earlier. It's Muse's draft from last time, but what if it was worse though?
Manually setting weather is like not a good strategy.
And that's
No, but also
that's-
that team worked because I
Like
was
as well.
schizophrenic and I loved prep. You gotta love prep.
I think this team
That's
has
The
it
love
has
prep-
the pieces.
More to the point, I think it had better things to make use of that weather.
I did have a walking weight.
Mr.
I don't
Craw
think
is not
in
quite.
this tier are quite there. Just in
Yeah.
general.
Charizard isn't quite fucking walking
He's
weight.
not that guy. He's not that guy.
Love that guy, pal.
I get strong.
That guy.
And
Dude, what is it, like
Ludicolo
110
certainly
base
isn't
special
certainly isn't any fucking rainbow.
Ludicolo's typing offensively. It's Oak upon Wellspring. If you really
It's true.
squint,
True.
and then
True.
Drampa can come in
insane.
and turn off all the weather. Nah, I think I was telling. This is definitely a game plan to be formed.
Yeah, I
here.
appreciate the anti-synergy of Drapan.
I think there's hazard setters. Sandy Shocks doesn't really want to click it, but Sandy Shocks has 130 special attack, which is quite respectable in this. So it definitely has it can definitely generate turns to click spikes, but it often wants to just click Volt Switch. I think
I'm
there's
still
pieces-
confused because you keep saying 130 special attack is quite respectable in this. 130 special attack is a good special attacking stat in regular draft.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
So why do you keep saying it?
So why do you keep
It's
saying like
especially
it's a bad
good-
one
especially
normally,
good in
but it's
this.
good now? That's not what you're saying.
No, because in our normal high tier ones, we've got fucking Giga Mega Mewtwo X running around with just like.
Wicket, this is the Wicket. You're experiencing the content creator lifestyle now. Everything you say will be scrutinized and brought back in your face, like in 2 years.
No,
time.
this is how Wicket's always lived his life. Okay, since he came to uni, that's been like day one.
That is true. This is what living life with Brandon as a good friend is like. Okay, everything you
That's
say,
true.
you're getting hated on instantaneously. That's Ghost
I'm
Rider.
not
Right
gonna, I'm not gonna say you're wrong.
Oh,
TLDR, Piper has pieces, just needs to prep. And that was
Yeah.
pool A.
This needs to do a lot of
That
prep.
was-
I think, to be clear, I think even running at maximum capacity, this still isn't like the best draft in the pool.
Yeah, no, I
there.
don't.
This draft was probably Moody's, right?
Moody exists, yeah.
Yeah.
He's up there. I don't even think it's second best, but whatever. I definitely don't think it's bad when you do adequate prep, etc.
Yeah, I think in a tiered format, it's incredibly difficult to make a bad draft. You are forced to click an S tier.
I was on the way there.
And then we have pool B coming up.
Yo.
That is
Wow.
not Freya. What?
Yeah, that is not.
My fault.
That is not right.
My fault. One
What
sec.
the?
One sec.
Wicket, you've done it again, you son of a gun.
One sec.
See, this one should be scrutinized. You need to
Afternoon?
apologize for this.
Oh man, Wicket, man, I'm just really disappointed, man. You're just really disappointed. It's like,
Dude.
this is what I was looking forward to all day, Wicket, and you really just
Like-
ruined it. haven't
Sharks
you?
also doesn't
Liam,
have 130.
Liam, so we have to cancel
Yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that sounded wrong.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah.
I think we're gonna delete his Twitter and delete his Instagram account.
No. He
Slow
has to
down.
delete it. It has to come from him.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true.
All right. So, Wick, do you know how to play the ukulele? This is important for your apology video.
I do not.
If not, I can teach you.
Alright.
I appreciate Kieran in chat. I know Moon was getting sniped. This is ridiculous. This is just too much, man. Oh, there we go. We got it up now.
We're back.
DDL Blissey.
Alright,
that
there
thing.
we go.
You have the next one, right? Just to check, is the next slide
It
correct?
is fine. It is fine.
Oh, girl, I believe you.
One sec.
This draft's pretty crazy. This is a crazy draft, actually.
This is insane. This should not have happened.
This one was definitely. So when I sniped Leo's Sandsetter to stop him from doing this, but brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did anybody want
This
to do that for
in
Freya?
Mexico. This but set in Mexico real quick. When
Yeah,
thinking about Duraludon for a bit, it just got took.
I'm more surprised that Overquill or whatever got to her.
No one else wanted
No.
William. William Fancyson got away with it.
Nobody else wanted because I think a lot of us have it in our brains that it's a utility mon, and picking a 8-point like utility mon it's a little stinky. Definitely doable.
I mean, I have it in my mind that it's a shit mon and that's overrated, but there we are.
But on this
you know.
team, not only is it a utility mon, but it's also another Swift swimmer that isn't, you know, a water type.
Sure. I mean, you know.
You'll be easy though. I'm walling with Outlook.
Yo, I gotta have a look as well. I keep that have a look on me. I keep our Lola Mola on me, but we'll get there.
I got like 8 steel types, brother. I do not care.
The steel resisting water in question.
Yeah, it does. Trust me.
Okay, I agree.
Vibes this. All right.
Okay, I believe you.
I don't know what Fortress is doing here, because Spike Setter, Rock Setter. I don't know what Fortress is doing on the team, but it's on the team.
Well,
I like the cut of his jib.
It's got good synergy with Rain because of cutting the fire weakness away.
Yeah.
And I guess it frees up Toadscroll to be offensive, frees up Overquill to be offensive.
Well, that is it. I think in Rain, Fortress physically is unbreakable. Like in Rain, you don't break Fortress physically, so you have to do something else, and then it just sits there and sets up. It just sits there. Also, it's a spinner. I don't know how much hazard control we have outside of Fortress. I don't know these mods move.
Toadscroll spins.
Toadscroll's a spinner.
That's it.
Okay. But having 2 makes sense.
Yeah.
Reasonably. Plus, you know, it helps that Toadscroll obviously is especially defensive. So you've got one spinner that's physically defensive, one that's it's very rare. It's very rare that you get one that's actually defensive in both in like this tier, right? So you've got one that's weak to. I mean, they're both weak to fire technically, but it's the rain draft, so like sure, right? Like go on then. Yeah, I see the vision. I
can respect it. I think.
Oh, Rotom default as well. That's true.
I think this is a scary team. I think this is a strong one, and it is now in my pool.
Yep, have fun. Have fun, asshole.
Yeah, Duraludon's bulky. Garbodor does. I don't know. If you ever need a poison type, it's good enough. It has like 80 in every start. Rotom.
That is true.
Rotom's got some annoying utility.
Wait, this team's gonna get lead swept by fucking Freeze Dry. Freeze Dry gonna do the Brazingo.
Liam, please be quiet. Thanks.
He was gonna get lead swept by the Volcanion I snuck in illegally.
That's true.
Absolutely. That's
yeah, I think it's a strong one.
So did Swift not play any other games of this set?
No, he just played. Game 1 just finished.
Oh, is this the best game?
Oh, I thought that finished. Because I only just looked at it and saw every turn go in a row. I thought that finished a minute ago.
Just now.
It won game 1.
Swift, he's Swords Dance with Blaziken. Swift used all of his skill to Swords Dance with Blaziken and sweep.
After getting a free turn sleep, so he deserved it.
It's skill.
Oh, I see. He's infinitely.
Don't tell me you can use skill.
Why lead woe?
Lead woe. If he was better, he'd have led better. Anyway, back on topic.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Toadscroll is actually doing a lot for this team because this is the team's only. I guess Duraludon exists, but it's the only electric immunity. Duraludon's a resist, Rotom's a resist, but Rotom's not bulky.
Alolan Golem resists, which is good, and it's pretty bulky.
I actually haven't peeped the Terra types.
Yeah, I'm not sure what
Jamie, pull up the Terra types.
Well, this team's only. I was going to say it's only ground resist. It does have Rotom, but regular Rotom's so bad.
Regular Rotom's pretty shit. I can't lie.
It's not got a lot going for it, but it's just a utility mon. Alright, Swift is bad.
Epoch Switch, Willow. That's true. That is true.
Sucker Punch there is so outrageous. Sucker Punch there is so crazy. Does this not have first impression?
I don't know. Alright.
Does this not have knockoff?
Speaking
Who's
of,
next?
so you
Jester.
know this one,
Yes,
so this is a team that overwhelms you on the physical side with rain, and it does it very well. In fact, it's got very good rain abusers. Azumarill is one of the crazier mons we let in here.
If he locked in,
Jester,
he realized ADHD ass was fucking up the content. He realized. He knew it.
Jester, what has Jester done here, guys? Thoughts? Psychic terrain. Expanding
Jester's
force.
I
Expanding
fucking
force.
love
Spam.
Psy
Waiter,
Spam,
waiter.
dude. I fucking love Psy Spam, man. If
This shit's
Jester
so
wasn't
ass.
an idiot, he would have Hooper.
Idiot's crazy. What days?
If Jester wasn't.
If he wasn't an idiot, he'd have Hooper because that has expanding force.
This can still happen.
First,
Jester, make it
things
come.
first. Azelf is nuts. This mon's crazy, by the way.
This one's really
Yeah,
cool.
Self is also one of the crazier ones we let in.
Yeah.
This mon does big goob. I mean, this mon can literally hit the field on anything that like, you know, isn't that strong, which is many things in this draft. You just start pressing plot. It's probably faster than you.
That's the
It
plot.
could just be choiced. Could just be choiced. Could just blow you up. This is like this draft's Darkrai, basically, when you break it down. Like it's basically
Shut up,
just
man.
doing that shit. Except with like knockoff and like explosion. And like it can put up rocks if you wanna be annoying. Like this thing does it's got a little something for everyone.
I like how he drafted. First of all, Mega Absol, also an insane 8-pointer we let in. I think 150, a 150 base attack, 115 speed. I think. Magic bounce,
cool.
so you can't slow it down really. Dark type
This one was
specifically. I think specifically the fact it has all of our stats and is, I think, the best dark type we have in the format. It's very big.
Yeah.
I think
This thing is wild.
He notices the defenses are kind of lackluster. On the top 2 rows, it's kind of just Fez. So he picked up Mantine and Steelix to cover the special defense and physical defense, respectively.
Yeah. Pretty massive. We picked up Sceptile because we like Sceptile. I don't know. I mean, you can. There's not much to do with Sceptile. I mean, it's a good typing, like in contrast to what we have otherwise. It's nice to have just a grass type. Other than that, I mean, he's there. He's hanging out.
His hazard
He's having
control
fun.
is. Amaldo gets rapid spin, right? I think so.
Does it? I've
I
never
don't
looked
wanna
at
say
Armaldo's
no.
moveset in my life.
Yeah. Amaldo doesn't do anything. If
It
would be
does-
my
That
first
does
guess.
not register in my brain
It
as a
does
Pokemon.
It does get rapid spin.
Come on.
I think I
Okay,
stepped on an Armaldo yesterday when I went for a walk.
So it does get rapid spin, and then it's Mantine to Falk, and then Mega Absol. What's it called? Magic Bounce.
Magic Bounce is really the big thing. I think having a good mon that can sit there, but by being there, Absol is crazy pressure because I mean obviously we're just fast and we hit really fucking hard, right? But even then, it's just the access to, I mean, immediate access to Sucker Punch as soon as we hit the field, and it's like gonna hit you hard and it's gonna hit you really fast. You don't get to set anything up or threaten anything like this because of Magic Bounce. If you try and switch out, it can just start mashing Pursuit on you, you know, or it will just knock you off. Until you gain info about what this Mega Absol does, until you gain any info whatsoever, there is such a weighted RPS that's not in your favor as the non-Mega Absol user, right? Something is gonna go wrong. Something always goes wrong until you have info. Yeah, and also he's got the you know the gray down there. He's got big gray, big alien, big extra parentheses terrestrial.
BM is so funny. I can't wait for analytic expanding force.
Oh, where's Moody? No, he's not here.
Where is I miss Moody?
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
shit
know.
myself when I
Fuck
play
that
this
guy.
team. This is insane. How many magic bounce? How many expanding force users can you fit on one team?
I'm an expanding
I'm
force
gonna need
needed
my
to get
Glaceon
to the
to win the
center of a
game.
dark type.
I'm thanking the lords above I'm not in this pool, man. Mega Absol would ultra goob me. I would be sent to the goob realm. It would be over.
Yeah, no, I wanted Mega Absol so bad. It looks insane in this format. It has a combination of Sucker Punch, Knockoff, and Pursuit, so it has everything you need from your Dark type, plus 150 attack, 115 speed, and then like everything else Mega Absol has.
Yeah. The downside is obviously if you have all of those, if you have those three things, which are like crazy utility between them, then you start running low on actual coverage.
It'll just be depending on what he wants. So, like if he needs to, if he needs to trap shit, if he needs to remove items.
You know, honestly,
It's really been so interesting watching these last two games by Swift because it makes me wonder: does his opponent know how to play Pokemon?
CTE.
Any CTE heads in chat? Any CTE fans?
All right.
It's his superpower. He can inflict it.
Oh, not this guy.
His Brain of Ruin ability reduces the IQ of all their opponents in the battle.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Monster. Karen's making us talk about Scrafty. Scrafty is kind of bulky as hell. Intimidate / rest plus shed skin.
Threatening with Bulk Up as a sweeper, threatening with Dragon Dance as a sweeper, which is a move it gets.
Yeah.
So maybe
Not strong, not very good dual stabs, only walled by Fairy, which it does get coverage for.
Maybe we gotta put respect on its name. All right. Not this guy. Oh.
I hate this
There we
guy.
are.
Would you calm down, man?
We found
Dude,
it.
he stole my Arachnid. I hate this bitch, motherfucker.
Speaking of Araquanid, Webbed in this team is pretty threatening, but not as threatening as it could be, because I don't think the speed tiers are perfect for Webb. For example, something like Cyclozar or Jugulus, I think, especially in this format, are fast enough where Webbs actually doesn't help them that much anyway.
The main benefitter.
Meanwhile, things like Mega Ampharos are so slow that Webbs also doesn't help.
I think the
'Cause
main
it's still
person
slower.
benefiting from this will be SD.
Delayed and Rosary.
SD, fucking, what's its ability?
Sharpness.
It's not sharpness, is it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
it
it does
is.
get that now. Yeah, thank God, Gen 9. Save our
It
souls.
loses it upon Mega Evolving. But yeah, I think Iron Jugulus is a very funny top tier. He advocated for it to
I
be
want an
allowed,
Iron
and then
Jugulus.
was like, "Yeah, I'll take Iron Jugulus."
I think if he wanted to do something like Webbs, I think there were better mons he could have picked for it from the top tier.
I think Araquanid is also just a good standalone mon, separate of Webs.
Now, yeah, Araquanid, unlike in like a higher tier, Araquanid does have more value just as a regular mon. Very high speed def, water bubble can just hit you really fucking hard.
Yeah.
Plus, with like all of the OU sets that are running around, like it does give a lot of ideas already sat there ready for you to like just grab, like all the custom sets or shit like that.
This team has some respectable bulk. Runerigus, Araquanid, Cyclozar's competent regen mon.
I think this team, I think it's better than respectable. I think it's
this is incredible. Why are we downplaying?
I just don't like the look of it. This team, it's not visually appealing, and I don't know why.
That's your fault, man.
All good teams are visually appealing, I think.
Like mine, for instance.
Yeah, we get it. You watched the Blunder and BKC video.
Is this a Blunder and BKC? I don't even know what this is.
It is a yeah.
What video is this?
This one isn't that.
The most recent one on Blunder's channel was BKC, where they're old men watching Pokemon battles.
I drafted the most handsome mon ever made. Who is he going to say? Is he going to be Fabio?
It's Fabio. It's Fabio.
It's Fabio. You know it's Fabio.
Who else would it be? I love Kieran immediately followed up as soon as he said that. He said, "What are you talking about?" He knows that. He knows your ass is stupid. We know you're stupid.
Oh, Swift has Palafin? Fun.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, in this draft actually, is where he has Palafin. Not in this Ranbats game, just in general.
It's draft. It's true.
Mm-hmm. It's true. It's true.
Dude, I was there.
But it's.
I think it's really bulky. I mean, Runerig is really bulky. Magneton can pop Eviolite and be Bulko Man with a stupid typing.
What hazards do we have apart from Webs?
Runerigus gets T-Spikes.
Wasn't Roserade?
And Roserade does get T-Spikes.
Roserade gets spikes.
Because I wanted it.
Roserade... Yeah. I remember talking about this mon because Brandon, this mon was higher, right? Roserade was higher. And
It was briefly, yes. And then I looked at it again and went, this definitely doesn't deserve to be like an 8.1.
Yeah,
I
no
was
one's choosing this.
I looked at Roserade, I was like, what does Roserade do? And you were like, I don't know. I don't know what Roserade does.
I do. It has very deep special coverage. It gets D-Clean for some reason. It gets Shadow Ball for some reason. It gets like random ass moves.
Cool, man. What's his special attack?
130?
125. 125.
Oh, never mind.
90.
Let me put some respect.
90, so it's respectable speed tier. T-Spikes and Spikes.
It's just annoying
I think it's
that-
a pretty solid 6-point tier.
It's just annoying that it gets it's like primary ability or whatever is technician, is like its cool hidden ability.
How
it gets nothing
Sorry,
to
that's just,
It does
I'm
get
just,
nerfed
I just
pretty
watched a Palafin die to him.
I think it's banded.
Okay.
as opposed.
I assume it's banded, yeah, I'm just...
I'm
But
confused
yeah.
by how that entire
Why did
interaction
it
happened.
come in?
We don't know.
There's no
The whole,
way
yeah, the whole
Roserade
interaction
to
doesn't make sense to me.
There's no way for
Yeah.
Roserade to actually use technician, barring
No, it's not. Yeah, that is something I remember talking about. It's hysterical that Roserade like gets an ability that it cannot use.
And its other
It-
ability
it-
relies on it being hit on the physical side, which is his lower defense.
Yeah.
So it's just stuck using natural
and you know-
cure. So
It's kind of annoying because there is one way it can use technician, and it's very clearly meant to use it with hidden power for even more coverage. However, that is banned, so it can't do that. So it is-
Runerigus gets rocks apparently, guys.
Yeah, it does.
Alright, I think this is again, I think it's a team where he has to think a bit about his items, his speed tiers, his what's breaking and whatnot. Unless he just goes for brainless webs 1 week or something like that. But I think it's got potential, and I think Kieran's the type of guy to actually think and actually use the pieces he has. Also, what do we think of his Terra
I always
Captains?
trust Kieran to win. I always trust Kieran to win.
Dark Bun, I like any
Dark
Terra
Bun is
Captain who has an immunity ability.
Bun's broken, dude. Darkspin's so broken. This
Like,
one-
actually,
Any
like-
Terra Captain, if you have an immunity ability or like resistance ability, like Thick Powder, for being instantly, I think higher of you as a Terra Captain. Shift Tree is dog shit.
I think
Hey, it can set Tailwind and then do nothing.
It gains Tailwind and +1 speed, +1 attack at the same time. It's a very funny.
Dude, shut up. It still doesn't do anything.
It's a very
Yeah,
funny
it can shift gear to have 300 attack total. Whatever, dude.
Guys, you forgot about its cool signature move, extra sensory. What's wrong with you? Remember?
Oh, true.
Remember?
No.
Now you get it.
Alright,
Now you get it.
a Wicket.
Dude, this draft sucks.
Agreed. Agreed.
I haven't even looked at it, but that's true.
This guy sucks.
What does the
Yeah.
floor think? My Roserade turned into Chestnut and Drapion once it got taken.
That is pretty strong.
And
Very strong.
Jolteon turned into a Electrode, and Dalmanitan turned into Entei. But you know what?
Yeah,
I think it's fine. What do we think about this chart?
I think it's pretty good. I mean, well, first of all, I mean, your top like 2 rows or whatever are all a bunch of assholes. Hisuian Gudra already on its own. Hisuian Gudra is like an amazing.
Gudra it's like 15 mons at once. In
Trying
terms
to
of bulk.
break Hisuian Gudra in this tier is teeth pulling. You know, like you only have 2 options to try and do it. You have to hit a fighting move or a ground type move because it resists like every other type in the game borderline. Like nearly.
Yeah, Dragon Steel is crazy typing with that kind of bulk.
And that's on top of the fact that it can be gooey, it can be a gooey guy and just be even more annoying, right? And all the coverage and all. So that alone is already such an op. That's combined with Aloe. Let's be clear, Blunder's said it a million times. Every Alomomola user should
This fish
die.
is cheap.
Gotta
It's
take
true.
him out
It's
back.
true.
We gotta take him out back. and that's just how it is.
Entei, very strong breaker and cleaner thanks to extreme speed plus sacred fire. Chestnut, I think, is a very, very good defensive piece. Especially with it's just decent typing, very strong bulk, spikes. It all adds up.
Yep.
I was gonna say fire weak, but it's not that fire weak. If you bring Chestnut and Bomber Snow on the same team, you deserve what's about to happen to you. Frankly,
It's true. That's
Yeah.
Ali Mola. Yeah, my game plan was create a solid core of Gudra, Lola, Mola, and then I was like, all right, what else do I need? I need some sort of speed control and hazard control.
I don't know why Sandaconda is on this team.
For glaring rocks and physical
Okay.
defense.
Just so Leo couldn't have it.
No, it was either Sandaconda or Mudsdale. Because my initial plan was to have Darmanitan, I was like, I want glare support because its speed is not insane. And it can free up its items a lot more often, where it's not like forced or scarf duty or something like that. If I spread Veil or Magic. And then I took Sandaconda and Dam got taken.
That did happen.
So it could realistically be Mudsdale again, which again sounds incredibly funny with Mola support. Where Mola just delivers a Mudsdale, it takes a hit that was directed for Mola or something like that, and it goes to +1 defense.
Yeah, it's the big boob.
But
it got mentioned in chat. Is there any reason you picked Dusk Noir over the? Because thought was Dusclops taken by the time? Did you care about?
No, I wanted the offense. I didn't care about the.
Okay.
I wanted. He need that base 100.
Base hundo.
It's important.
I just think it's.
Sure.
I just think it's like could be solid. It's just one of the mons. It's got big stats. Its HP is low, but its defenses are high, so Mola wishes are really bringing it full. I think as a Terra Captain, it's funny because it can Terra out of Ghost type and then suddenly start cursing up and then Shadow Sneak. Bring some like Will-O-Wisp and random support to the team.
It's always a good Trick Room setter. It can drop Trick Room with its ball.
Honestly, the Terra goes to Poltergeist is kind of hard.
Yeah, I just think it's solid. I didn't want a Dusk Noir support. I wanted, no, I didn't want like a Dusclops like supporty guy. I wanted something more offensive. And I thought out of the low tiers,
You're
it
offensive
solid.
to my eyes.
This was also before this was also like before I had Entei on my plans. So I was like, a Bomber Snow is a fine priority user, but I'd like another. And I had Honchko on plans, but somebody was like, Honchko is already like on people's radars. So I was like, all right, I'll cook up something else.
Okay.
And I think we'll see. I'm not expecting greatness from it, but I think I can. It's definitely something I could bring if like Shadow Sneaks looks particularly strong 1 week or something like that.
I do think this is a good draft. I mean, you've clearly put thought into it in the individual. It's not just that, you've obviously clearly acknowledged the things that are obviously strong. You knew Magic Bounce was strong, so you picked Espeon. Like, yeah. Among other reasons.
Yeah,
right?
It's a reason I went Gudra, Hisuiya, Lola Mola. It's like, alright, now we're dropping down a
They
tier.
are strong.
Yeah, you're a bitch for picking Espeon next, by the way. Shit yourself.
My team needed it. Especially when my
so did mine.
Especially when my initial plans were Darmanitan, so this was slower, and I didn't have Electrode or like a fast electric on my radar, so it was like Espeon was the fastest thing on my team for a very long time. But alright, I think it's funny. I'm hoping Drapion gets usage this time around. Oh no.
Mark Marvin.
Swifty decided to throw for fun. It's chill. He just had fun.
Throw?
Okay, let's look at this. Dude,
How could he possibly lose?
He's got the Gen 2. Yeah, because he chose to, because he decided to throw for fun. I don't know.
Why didn't you root there?
Marvin has the Gen 2, the mods that will evolve later pipeline. Or well, I guess Scyther already has his evolution by this time, but you know. We got Gligar, we got Sneasel, we got Skither.
Swift's last attack is EQ, right?
I assume.
There it is. He realized. Alright, Efoy. Yeah, back to Mark.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I didn't.
He could have been doing that the whole time, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's just having fun. He's just having the time of his life.
What does Delmise do?
Delmise, he's a big anchor. He's the angler.
Rapid spin?
Oh. Let me see. Delmise.
Yeah,
I mean,
rapid spin,
obviously-
spin blocker.
Oh wait,
I mean,
spin blocker.
What did Kieran say in chat? I realized how much magic bounce is running around. How much is running around? Oh, I guess Mega
It's a
Absol.
decent amount. Mega Absol, a Mega Saber. Well,
No, Mega
when
Sableye,
his
true.
pool, there's an Espeon.
Bommy picked Xatu in the end, right? He did pick Xatu, right? Did he pick Xatu? He did pick Xatu.
I don't
I
think
don't think so.
Xatu can take it.
Xatu. Oh, did Nope pick Xatu?
Don't think so.
Okay. Bommy was saying forever that he was gonna pick Xatu, and then I guess he didn't pick Xatu. So whatever. Whatever.
Terra Dusk Noir instead of Clops. Yeah, I wanted something more offensive. It's not an offensive powerhouse or anything, but I just wanted something with a bigger attacking number than Dusk Clops. It's here to spite Leo. I'm guessing that's Anaconda. I just wanted a decent ground type. Marcus Lord Everstone. Evilite stocks going through the roof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do not click knockoff into
If this had item clause, it'd be over.
That's true. That's true. Brother be cooked. You know. Even outside of that, I mean, Scyther has a lot he can do. Obviously, I mean, Scyther we've seen cook before. This is a classic mod in the DDO.
Just one. Just one in normal high tier.
That's true.
That is true. I mean,
That must mean it's the go.
We were mentioning how Delmise rapid spins and stuff a second ago. This is true, but also it kind of heavy hits. 131 base attack plus Steelworker as its ability with like Anchor Shot. Or whatever the fuck. Does it get anything better now than Anchor Shot? I don't even know.
I don't think it
No.
wants anything better, right? It's like 100 base. Anchor Shot's like not bad.
It's 80 base. It's 80 base, but it traps you. So, you know. So you can't switch if you get hit by Anchor Shot, obviously. You're stuck in here with Delmise if it Anchor Shots you. Which, depending on the matchup, is you know, obviously not so hot. If you're a big pivot team, you probably don't want that. But I mean, you know, really, I just think the damage in practice is probably pretty high. 130 plus Steelworker is already crazy.
Yeah, well, yeah, Muse, I was about to say, like, this is all information. Everything Swift has been surprised about this game are things that it says on the screen if you read it.
Yeah.
So
We would never read
It tells you Earthquake doesn't make contact.
Is this a better or worse stall team than Moons?
It's better.
It's actually better. It's actually way better.
It's got Crest.
Cresselia, Garganacl, Blissey, Gligar, Quagsides.
Wait, look at this real quick. I'll look at this real quick and I'll go back to Moons in a second.
I don't need to look
Dude,
back
that's
at me. This
what-
one's way better. This one's way
This is way better.
I don't need to
Definitely
look.
better.
Aye.
The thing is, this
One's
doesn't
definitely
do
better.
nothing.
One's
I think
definitely
this
don't
one
better.
has a
do nothing.
better top 2 rows. Do I really believe that?
I just don't know how true that is.
It's in the cut Garganacl, bro.
It is in
Dude,
the cut.
press Garg Blissey. Look me in the fucking eyes.
Mega Sableye is what held Stall together for like 2 generations.
Awesome.
I think I'm just putting
This is low
I
tier,
think I'm
buddy.
just putting a lot of stock into Mega Sableye.
Yeah, you are. You gotta stop that. Cresselia held
I'll
together
tell you
the
what
entirety of
held
VGC forever.
I'll tell you what's held Stall together for 5 generations. Sorry,
That's true.
8 generations.
It's true.
Blissey.
Bless you.
Stall
Yeah.
as a playstyle does
Oh,
not
he's
function
here.
without Blissey on it,
It's true.
and and never has.
And you know who? And
So Moon.
And Moon is stuck with Blissey Junior.
Wait,
Blissey Junior,
He's stuck,
Blissey Senior.
he's stuck with the bulkier
Chance
but
is
has,
definitely worse.
bulkier but needs to hold Evilite version of Blissey.
Needs once. Doesn't have to. I can give it boots.
Here he comes.
Alright, what do you have?
Here he comes.
What do you have to say about your team, Moon?
the
Spread the gospel.
Yappa is around.
I'm so upset.
And what do you
Yeah.
think
What
about
they
Mark's
do-
team?
Yeah.
Mark's team is so much funnier. Mark's
Yeah.
team, I can't explain to you how much of Mark's team was my initial draft of the team.
He's in the cut Garganacl. Yeah.
Like Garglaw wasn't on there, but Delmise, Gligar, Camerupt, Crest wasn't. Quagsire wasn't like the third draft.
I can't believe. Yeah, he's gonna hard stall you for 50 turns and then pull the trigger on Trick Room, and Mega Cameron's gonna hit the scene. And somebody has to hold Sheer Force boosted flamethrowers or whatever. Oh, he gets Eruption, right? It's not Sheer Force boosted, but it's still like 140 base special attack or some shit like that.
Pretty strong. It's pretty big.
Yeah, this is gonna be a bollock to prepare for. Unwinnable, I think. I'm looking at the matchup now. Yeah, I've determined.
Every match is
That's
unwinnable
true.
when you're Wicket.
When you're Wicket Wickerson.
Wait, are we gonna play our Pokestop game right now?
No.
No.
Alright, Swift.
Wait, have you actually built for it?
I have something. It's nowhere near a final version or a team I would bring into a human being, but I have something in my builder.
I finished my team in like
No.
an hour tops.
Oh my god, biblical greed.
I haven't even looked at it since then.
Let me go back and watch what you guys said about me.
Bro, yeah.
Sorry?
Tell us if there's any other teams you want to talk about other than your own and Mark's.
Quickly scroll through them.
Going up to +6
yeah,
there is so insane,
what I
because what if he
mean.
has a
It's
faster Mon?
That's what I mean, biblical greed. Alright, Moon, your team.
Wait, who's this?
Swift.
Hello guys,
Rambats.
I've
Why would
returned.
you set up to +6 in this
Bommy.
situation?
Swiftest greediest guy ever. Anyway.
Do you have any?
Alright, Sid.
I came here.
I think Mega Burnett's a really odd choice for this team, and I don't particularly think it adds anything of value as a
It
Mega.
doesn't. I like them.
Okay, that's a fair point. I think Tauros is an interesting pick. I think Tauros kind of slept on as a physical attacker.
I came in here just to say that if I was Swift, I would have clicked the Make It Rain move, thinking that it was Zoroark in disguise. Anyway, continue.
You have the thinking cap, Bommy.
The actual fuck is wrong with you?
Alright, what do you...
Should've
Oh wait.
I think Infernape is the coolest guy to have on a team. I think Moody has the best team.
I agree.
I think Moody is
Moody,
as well.
once again, is the king of drafting what we always think is the best team. And I don't know his philosophy, but it always turns out great. I don't get Kadabra.
Oh, you say that. I think that was true for the last one and this one, but the one before it, Super was not true.
He was
He
learning.
definitely did not have the best
You
team.
get to
He was
log in.
learning.
But for this one specifically, I think a bunch of people did not draft the best teams they could have because they wanted to grab random things they liked.
Other people didn't do the best
I
teams
guess
they could have
I
because they
guess
were
Golden
shot.
Go just had this whole team wiped
That's
down.
insane.
Yeah, I got.
Swift got the soul read. Alright.
Some people got
I
shot 8
guess he
times in a row.
just some people
what do you
just
think,
know.
What do you think of Hellkaiser's
I'd click Make It
team?
Rain here. I want to see damage.
Okay. Liam's team. I think Liam's team's pretty good. What is Sandshrew doing?
It's a sand slash. It's a sand slash. I misclicked. That's me misclicking.
What is? Okay,
Yeah.
I guess so we can play in the snow.
Yeah.
Me and the boys are having fun. Also, it's a spinner. That's the other thing it does is a rapid
It
spin.
does spin. It does spin.
If it
What
ain't
has a
snowing-
control over then that's pretty balls.
Liam ain't going.
Are you sure? I have 4 defoggers. Consider
Yan Mega.
Yan
Vespiquen.
defogs, Driftblim defogs.
Vespiquen never gonna defog.
Vesper's totally gonna defog.
Vespiquen, no. You stole my
It's gonna
Vespiquen
defog all
from
day,
me.
all night.
You stole
I
my
didn't say
Vespiquen from me.
anything.
Vespiquen is
I
here
didn't
to
do it at
pressure
all.
stall.
It's actually not true at all. This Vespiquen went to Sid, and then I honestly haggled for it. Let's be honest, Moon. You didn't try to get it at all. You lost in the marketplace of ideas. It's quite sad.
Marketplace of ideas is crazy.
That's
Alright.
what
No,
happened.
criminal.
if you knew, you knew. If you would have known, you
what
would
do you
have
think of
known.
Brandon's
The
team?
deal that I
Noah's
got.
new.
Those who
The
choose-
Noah's
Um,
new.
I don't really like Brandon's team.
Let it snow, let it snow.
Don't-
I never. Sceptile's fake. Venomoth could be funny. I think Lucario.
Whoa, not too much on Sceptile.
I think Ridiculous and Lucario are like a pretty
Keep off the dawn, alright?
pretty good in terms of like coverage of each other. But
Yeah,
I think it should end up being fine. You just bring those two every week and solve problems, the rest of your teams, whatever.
Honestly, that's basically the plan.
Sand core is a thing you can bring, I guess. B-Tech Sand, Temu Sheen.
B-Tech? There are some real sand hitters here.
Sure, man. Let's get to the old people's home. Next, give me the next.
Hey, Sandforce Terra
I got
Ground?
nothing to say about Loopy's team.
Facts. Go next.
Yeah, you're talking about this being Sand from Temu from Sheen.
Exodia is real.
That's true.
Riley's team is dog ass. Let's not be around the bush here. It's shit.
I don't know.
It's really bad.
I'm
noticing, like, I don't think this team does anything. I think Mienshao is having to hold the team together so damn hard, but it just can't do it.
I'm just noticing as well.
I think
I'm just noticing.
Piper's team is really funny. This is a really funny team. Honestly, it is Piper's favorite guys. It is literally just a team of Piper's favorite people.
Oh.
But,
Well, I mean, there's a clear central gimmick in mind. It's just a wacky woo-wah gimmick.
Yeah, it's
not. It's
I mean,
not
I think
behind
the mons.
it,
I
that's
think
fine.
some of the mons here are pretty good. Like, I think Crawdon, like, strong Aquajet in this format, pretty strong. You can abuse like the rain that we know is existing if they're in Liverpool.
Nope.
Well, this is what we said earlier. I think this draft actually has several solid tools in it and has like good, like really strong stuff. But it's just strong in its individual pieces, and it doesn't really
There's no gel
together that very well.
Like,
so you can win with this, but you would have to put a lot of prep time in, I think. But and we have a mismatch potentially of player versus type of.
I mean, my plan would just be lead Mesprit, Crawdon, Florges, Sandy Shocks, Grafai, and then one of like the many mons, like one of the remaining mons you bring, like Charizard, Dramper, Virizion, or Mr. Rhyme if you need it for
freeze dry ball.
like freeze dry.
Yeah,
but like. Yeah. I don't think it should be that hard to build the team. I think it'd be that hard to like tweak it. Like, you could bring a solid team every week, but there is more you could be doing. And it is crucial to do that in this low tier draft, because if you don't bring like 10-point McGee, you're just gonna die.
Kieran has said that Moon was drafting from a board made from an even lower tier draft.
Yeah,
and he said Piper's team is don't care plus playing plus I'm having fun plus you're mean.
Plus you're mean. That's true. That's true. No, that's true.
Kieran dropping the craziest bangers in chat.
He always does. He does every single time.
63% chance to bang.
All right, Moon.
All two, go. Freya's got the second strongest team in the draft. Next, Jester. I hate Jester. Next.
Blow everyone up.
Jester stole so many guys. Kieran's team, I can't lie, I didn't really look at what he drafted until right now.
This is quite a good team.
I think this team's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hazard control is great. Type cover, like type protection's pretty good. The bulk's there. He's got two bonds that really benefit from Terror in that 1 point tier and can provide either a defensive or offensive utility. He's got good access to hazards as well as webs, which is Iron Mugulus will very much appreciate. I do think there is a bit of a rocks weakness on this team, but having hazard control is good enough. Yeah, I like Kieran's team.
Yeah, mine.
It's like...
I don't know what's going on here, man.
I can't. Amazing analysis, as always, from the Crossed Moon. Amazing. A brilliant mind.
I love Mega Obama Goat. The hazard control is inshallah they don't send in a special attacker.
The hazard control
man,
is
I hope
clearly
that
Espeon.
Shut
Espeon
up.
with magic bounce. I love this is my favorite part of Moon going over the draft. He just makes things up about hazard control. He just says things because he doesn't know that move.
What do you do when the hazards are already up?
Kieran said Moon is so smart. I think
they don't go up.
To you saying that you like his team.
That's true. That's true.
I think Wicket chose Drapion because he likes them, and not because they provide anything useful to his team.
It's my only dark type
You don't
and
get
poison.
it.
I think he,
Drapion
I
is
think he chose Dust Noir because he likes them, and not because they had anything useful to the team.
Drapion is
That one's true.
Drapion is the leftovers
True,
of
that's true.
Roserade getting sniped from me, so Roserade turned into Chestnut and Drapion.
Okay.
He
Sure.
picked, I also did feel guilty about not using it at all in high tier. And Dusk Noir came because I don't know.
I think
thought-
a
I thought it
special
looked solid.
attacker scares the fuck out of you, and you're just praying on Goo just not get hit by like coverage. Which albeit there's not that many.
Save me, Mola.
AV Mola, fight God, it can't fucking wish pass.
God, if I ever have to play against a team that has like Earth power, shit myself.
Yep. No flying types. Next.
Drapion was a Bombardier for a while, but we move on. Alright.
We've discussed this.
And now we're all on the same page.
Swifty?
Oh, Shadow Red Room, go for it!
What the fuck's going on here? Cobalion? I like Cobalion. Like Cobalion just
Dude,
do
how
a
do we
lot in
get
this
sniped
draft.
on Wochien, by the way?
Live
Whoa,
Woshen.
Chizzy.
I think Wochizzy in this low tier draft is actually quite good. Having a
Chizzy.
bulky dark type's really helpful.
There's so many psychics running.
You know what I
around.
want to say about Wochizzy? That's a Mega Beedrill victim. That's all I have
That
to
is-
say.
That's
very
true.
Here, I know your ass bringing Fell Stinger into Wochizzy and killing the whole team.
I'm bouncing off.
Dude, let's be so clear.
Bouncing off is crazy. That's 145 attack adaptability boosted quad effective.
Yeah,
Yeah.
doing
Swift
doing
got so
60%.
lucky being in this pool.
Getting stun sword.
60%.
You know what a
What do you think
Wochizzy is?
Woshen is?
The ghost?
He's not that guy.
Okay, hold on. Bobby might have a point. I forgot about the goat condition making Wochizzy
True.
Yeah.
multi-scale.
You forgot
Goat
about
is
Brain
like-
of Ruin.
Swift is lucky he's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
in the
yeah.
same pool as the Hive. This is very true.
Honestly, Swift's team's quite good. This heartbreaking. Swift makes good team going to build garbage. I know he's gonna bring like set up Revavroom with no with like special attacking moves.
Don't say that.
I
Don't
know
say
it's
that.
been Moxie Gyarados with Surf.
He's beaten me before. Don't say that.
I know the stupid dumb like Fizz Def Chandelure set that I gave to Kieran is gonna be like brought here.
Okay, he's not that bad at building. He just smokes the crack.
No, he's not
sometimes.
bad at building. He's just insane. He just comes
Yeah.
up with a crackhead set and thinks some other stupid ass set's gonna come, and it never fucking
He's
does.
gotta come up with Bandit Spidops, and you know what? That stakeout boosted.
Don't
Bandit
worry,
first
he might not be
impression.
that bad at building. I assure you, he's that bad at playing.
This is the that goat is in the semi-finals of Rambats. All right, you gotta put some respect on his name.
I think
No,
I'm-
because
yeah,
you just
I
gave him the
want
opportunity to call it a fake
I
flag.
do
I have
what-
watched
you just-
people in Ranbats play. I have
Wicked.
watched 3 Ranbats top 8 sets, and I've thought in every single one of them, does this person know how to play Pokemon?
I think
No
a
offense,
monkey
Freya,
with a
but the
type prayer could
quality.
have made
If
semi-finals.
Freya's listened to this, the quality of the Radbats has been suspect lately.
I don't.
Not the shade.
That's why this had quite a lot of signups as well.
Like,
yeah,
Either
I don't
way.
know.
there's about
I
3
think
top
Swift's
500
team's quite
players.
good. I hope
And
Swift
way
has
2
a,
of them wick.
I hope for one Swift has a good season. His speed is kind of ass actually. That's a good point. Sweet speed is kind
You
of
want to talk about speed tiers?
Chip.
Go to my draft.
Moon, you live with a
Yo, Bommy's draft
Ready,
is
okay?
sick. I love Bommy's draft. I know it's arse. Bommy, you need to swap out Granbull for Alchemy before the night's over.
Is Alcremie alive?
Yeah, it
It's
just-
on the board now. I traded it.
Yeah, I think it's
The
right.
humble draft. The humble draft.
This might be
I-
the humble
Low
draft.
key, Bishop in this format is Brazingo.
I love
Pursuit,
Bishop.
I fucking love Bishop too. Pursuit and Defiant on a team with access to rocks, like a lot of rocks, and will get up a lot of rocks because they threaten things out constantly. Evil work. Evil fucking work. This team got the magic. Unfortunately, it is
It is.
shitting itself for a fast mon.
It is really ass. It's the unfortunate.
His best Scarfmons are Hisui and Arcanine and Paldean Tauros Combat. Yeah, man. Good luck.
Nudicers. The nudicers.
Of course, you do have the revenge-killing power of just sending in Terra
Terra
Pikachu.
normal Pikachu. That's gonna
Just
have
like
to be
a quick
key.
attack, fake out E-speed.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna quickly do the trade.
Yeah, so there's Grambles and Alchemy, and it
Yeah.
makes his speed tiers somehow
And
worse.
now we're better. That's true, actually. That's true.
Go on, Muse.
Yeah.
There's a lot of funny mons here. I think Terra Lorantis is like a cool idea. I think contrary boosting's funny. We're just glad that it's low as shit.
I think the Lorantis pick's really cool.
Glaceon is actually a very strong pick in this draft as well. But go on.
I mean, I like that. Well, first of all, I've been saying this for a million years. If I have to play into Bronzong, shoot the computer. Shoot the computer.
Karen
It's
says
just
looks
easy
like
that way.
this looks like a Muse draft. I don't know what I mean by that, but I mean it.
No, this
It's got
absolutely looks.
Tinkerton on it.
Tinkerton, Muse
This
draft.
is an
Flygon.
Tinkerton,
unbelievable.
Lorantis,
No,
Muse
no,
draft.
not just Tinkerton. Tinkerton, Flygon, Cryoshell.
Dude, Flygon, we're bringing it back to DDL1, okay? Not only over there.
I
Also,
remember that full special Flygon that came and did 30%
also,
of Dondozo.
What do we think about
Yeah.
Nidoking for Bommy? We didn't.
Your queen.
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 No queen.
Okay,
What
so
is
we
a
have Nido
king
King now.
without his Nido Queen?
Nido
Yeah,
Queen?
and I'm the king in this situation.
I think Nido Queen's it's just bulkier Nido King.
It literally
I
is.
love Nido Queen.
You give up
I
a
love
bit of
Nido.
power for a bit of bulk, and I do think it's worse.
I think it's good.
It's still threatening.
It's worse, but Nido King is bad. So,
Yeah, but Nido King's too good for the tier, so.
Alright.
so
Alright, and now what do we think of Alakazam? Because I think this is a fun S tier. I think this is a cool S tier. I think you can bring Focus / Magic Guard every week and just like basically get a kill or two every week.
Well, I think this entire draft is filled with people who are kind of shooters. I never want to have to go.
there's too many. The problem is there's a lot of bug leads. There's gonna be a lot of bug leads.
Bug
What?
leads. Huh?
What do you mean? What do you
Like,
mean?
What?
you know, the sticky webs.
One bug
The
type
web
there.
leads.
Oh, there's a lot of web people.
No, not for me,
What?
but against me. For Alakazam.
Oh, for Alakazam.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's awesome. My main problem with this team is the defensive backbones, not Brill.
It's
What?
got a lot of webs. One sec.
There's not that much.
There's
There's a good bit of webs.
That's a good amount. That's
There's
a good amount.
Spidops, there's
Araquanid.
Araquanid.
Spider.
There's Spidops and Araquanid in this pool.
That's two. Too many.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's not that I don't think. It's not that I don't think the bulk is
Wait,
good.
and
I
if you-
just don't think
And if
it's.
you bring webs into his team. Look at Terra Captain.
Yeah.
Plus
that
the speed.
126 speed goes to 182.
No, the stall team
getting
gets
Shimo
Shimo when it brings webs. Think about it. Think about it.
Think about it. Think about it.
Why did everyone say yeah like Bobby was saying and you think he's just making shit up?
Like I don't know. I just feel like Bronzong's annoying to get rid of,
In height,
but it can only switch in so many times.
Kieran, you have to understand, I was not saying yeah, I'm agreeing. I was saying yeah as in trying to understand what he was saying to begin with. I didn't understand the initial statement because it didn't make sense.
It did. You just don't understand.
Yo, I'm on a different level.
He's a
I wasn't
vocab
listening. What did he
He's a
say?
vocab
No, you see, webs.
Problem-
Bringing
problem
webs into the
planted-
levitate team is also a crazy idea.
Levitate, 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 levitate.
Quad levitate.
Yeah,
That's funny because I don't think Wick realized he was making that reference.
No, I want to think shit.
yeah, whatever. Saying whatever, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I don't think-
levitate.
I don't. Well, the thing is, you don't have to.
God,
Like,
it's
yeah, I
so
don't know.
unbelievable.
You're implying. For the sticky webs thing, you're implying you have to lead, or like you know that like by the time like Alakazam happens, the webs aren't gone, or that we just see the webs and we go, you know what, it's over.
There's two
Long story
spinners,
short,
two defoggers. Webs is not a real conversation.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the actual team.
Yeah. Let's ignore that bun.
I like Alakazam. Tinkerton and Bronzong is an unkillable fucking duo for especially in low tier.
Yes.
These guys are unkillable in high tier. Bronzong, there were so many draft games where we're like, Bronzong should have won this game if the correct set came. And Muse is gonna sit there and think of the schizophrenic correct set that will win her the game.
Admittedly, a lot of that, when we said that, was predicated on it clicking like Terra Water, but...
That's true.
Yeah, I do think that Terra matters. I do think that does matter, but...
I still think it's a very solid defensive typing with Levitate.
I actually do agree that what I will say is this team lacks recovery. It hurts my soul.
Yeah,
I'm not used to playing in a team without at least like 6 roosters.
It just can't keep itself going. This is a
Keeps the
team
people
with a
going.
time limit.
Well,
We all have a time limit.
Yeah, it's a really short time limit.
Moon, you don't understand. Why would I attack?
Those yours.
Get parried. Have you considered this?
What have you seen?
Whatever you
Wicked,
say.
pull up my team's healing moves.
No. And not enough space on my screen.
Yeah, we ain't doing all that.
Huh?
Pull up the date, 27th of March, 2025.
Yep, that's right.
Huh?
What do you mean?
What did you mean?
Pull up the new
I don't
dot.
know, Moon. What does it mean?
What does it
I don't know what
mean?
that means. What the fuck?
What does it mean, Moon?
I think
Anyway.
Colossals. I think
Yeah.
I want to see Galissapod put in work. That's what I want to see.
Yes, I love Galissapod. I love Galissapods. I think this mon's so shiced. I think I'm too shit to use him. I hope Muse can use him, because I cannot.
I love him to
I
death.
think the only thing I'd say about this team is lacking immediate power. Because Flycon's base attack is 100, right?
105,
Yes.
I want to say.
No, it's 100. You're dealing with
Alakazam's-
playing.
Alakazam's special attack is 120.
135.
No, that's its speed is 120. 135 is my fault.
Alakazam is the first min-max Pokemon ever produced.
Like
That's true.
Alakazam is your
This is a
strongest.
Gen 9 Pokemon.
Alakazam is your strongest immediate hitter and your main special threat, and then Flygon is like needed to be. It's 100's respectable, but it needs to be like damage boost. It needs
Wicked.
a D-dance
Look
or
at
bomb.
Galissapod real quick. Just look at
I know, it
Galissapod's
has, like,
attack
fucking
stat.
30 or 40 or something, but it's
125. But like, yeah, like
Oh, it's-
I think the real thing is it's just to come in and click first fucking impression.
Yeah, it's just gonna blow you up.
Moon is the biggest first impression dick rider on planet Earth.
this team
I
has.
never said.
this
I
team has
literally didn't even
two-
say it was
this
great.
team
I
has
just
two first impression users.
no. It has one.
It has
It has
two.
one and a guy over 100 attack.
100 attack's not even bad in this tier.
Glaceon with Terra is a real threat. I agree. I think Glaceon's a cool Terra.
Glaceon, I think, has been a bit underrated
I
in
think
this.
it's when you need to. I think it's when you need to like creatively build around and like it's not something you can just splash on every team. But again, I think.
That's interesting because I absolutely disagree. I think you can splash Glaceon on almost every team.
I'm actually inclined to agree.
Do you
it's
know,
really
like,
hard to build a bad Glaceon.
It gets like it gets fucking all right. Any mon with freeze dry, pretty easy to throw in a team. Like gets freeze dry, its
Truth
coverage
nuke.
is not arse.
And Muse has two of those.
Yeah.
That's two
I mean,
freeze strikes.
Truth nuke.
With 130 special attack, like the Terra plus Terra Blast combination is already like fine. That's great. That's amazing even. Anyway,
Also, like its defense is pretty good. This could be a physical switch in after like post Terra.
yeah.
What
it's
terror types
like-
are you on it again?
Sorry.
Muse, what terror types are you on both of these guys again?
So Glaceon is dark. Look at my team, you'll know why.
Yeah.
What is it?
Ghost?
Dark Water
Dark Water
and Ghost.
Dark Water Ghost.
And
Lurantis is
that's
That's because
ground-fighting
Glaceon
fairy.
is a defensive guy for me. Lurantis, it's more stab.
So what? Grass.
No.
No, fighting,
for Super
ground.
Ground
Fairy.
great.
Ground fighting fairy.
Did you remember to put Stellar on it, Muse?
No, I don't want Stellar on it.
Why don't you want Stellar on it?
No electric on Glaceon, it's so over. What does that mean?
Why don't you? Just to remind my. Why don't you want Stellar on it?
I'm not a fan of Stellar. I just don't like Stellar.
Do you know what Terra Blast Stellar do?
No, I know. I just don't like it.
Okay, it's just not natural.
It's just not.
Yeah.
It's not right. It's just not right. Yeah.
I think it's got
I
potential,
mean, yeah.
but it also does involve keeping your grass weakness, your grass typing defensively in a team that has a steel type, ice type. So like fire moves are coming into this team, so you probably do want to shed your Lurantis fire weakness.
I think this is also
Yeah.
true.
It doesn't need steel type, as it would much prefers coverage and defensive types. Yeah, I think Terra Blast Ground is going to be quite useful for it to hit like fire types.
What was the last one? I can't even remember. Shit.
Rock. Good old rock. Nothing beats that.
It was not rock.
It
I
was,
rock.
it was
I remember
ground.
your terror types.
Fairy.
I said
Right,
it
ground
earlier.
fighting
fairy. And
I
fairies
literally
just,
said it. You all didn't listen to me. Oh my god.
No, no, no. Moon talked over you.
and
It's true.
fairies just like
Oh my
nice
god, I
defensive
hate
and
you all.
offensive typing.
Yeah,
Alright.
I just want Lurantis to hit shit
So
harder.
we've seen
Thanks.
all the
100% accurate
teams,
play rough.
and you know what time it is for now? It's now it's time for the fun part, where we make
Tier
a tier
list.
list.
I swear to God, if I get put in Jester tier again, I will shoot you.
There is no.
I
Oh, they're all
used to-
Jester tier.
They're all just here. This is the
That's
Jester
true.
draft.
That's true. That's true.
Sick.
I have no real opinion. To be honest, I have no real opinion on the tiering. This time around. Or
I
at
have
least
no
over it.
strong opinions either way.
Either way, this is Go on YouTube right now. This video actually has an equal amount of likes and dislikes because I am completely neutral.
Wow.
The neutral.
I'm the
Oh, I saw.
neutralizer.
Man, shut up.
Holy shit,
I
Barry
was born with that.
invented-
What makes a man turn as neutral as you, Liam? A lust for gold, Handler? Were you just born with a heart full of neutrality?
Did you say a lust for ghoul?
There
Gold?
we
What did
go.
you say?
Yes, you lust for gold or
Oh,
power.
lust for gold. I
Or were
thought
you
you
just
said-
born with a heart full of neutrality?
I was just born with a heart of. Listen, you have to understand. I am someone who deep down,
Oh wait.
I have no enemies. I will live a peaceful life, free of strife or conflict.
All right.
This is what
We have the tier
I
list
promise
maker.
to do. Okay.
Many of my
Alright.
oops looking at Eldritch the Golden Lord. What?
I am. I'm up.
What?
I'm up. I'm up.
I am right now.
I'm up looking at my Eldritch.
Who up Elden Day Lich?
Alright, first team. The Humble
Brandon,
Rat.
I was
The Humble Rat
Whoops.
is
You
No.
blew up
Bobby.
hitting the Scarlet Sanguine.
Alright.
I think we just wouldn't it be easy to just start off with the team we think is best, like so that we can start
Oh,
actually
that's
doing
fair.
things.
Alright.
Like
Which would be
Moody.
Flip Story.
I think S
Where
tier
am I?
is Moody and Freya, I guess probably.
Yeah.
Do we all agree with Moody Freya being S tier?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright,
Yeah.
what do we think are the worst teams? So
Mine's a steaming pile of dog shit, and anyone who loses to me is ass.
Wait,
Yeah,
facts.
honestly.
Go back through.
Same.
Factoids.
I think Riley's is awful. Riley's probably the worst team.
I think
Moon
no,
last
no.
place
Riley
instantly.
will be the worst team if she brings 6 Reggies every week. But
I think the fact that she has 5 Reggies on her team already reduces the number of things I actually have to prepare for,
No.
which
No.
inherently makes it bad.
No, but then
No,
you have
'cause
to
it means you
prepare for
also have to
Reggie and
prep for
Lecky as
Lecky.
well.
Yeah.
No, I don't have to prepare for Lecky unless it brings every single Reggie.
No,
Um,
but-
No, but you have
what
to
if you're the
prepare
one?
for that in the back of your mind.
What if I'm the one I have to prep for Reggie Lecky? Shit, I can't wait for it to click the electric move into my team of fucking grass types.
Yeah, but then Reggie Ice comes in. Bang, Ice Beam.
It's slow as shit.
Bang, Rock Polish. Ooh, what then? Rock Polish weakness policy. What then?
Except people just say, you're right, I've not clicked toxic. You're right, I've not clicked
Alright,
toxic.
I think the contenders.
Rest.
The contenders
Rock
for
Polish
worst-
rest, Ice Beam sleep talk. What then?
I think the contenders.
What then? You know what? What
What
then?
a set.
What then?
he has a chance,
Do it.
by the way.
You know what? I guess there is no.
Do it. I'm,
If you're a ghost, what then?
I'm shitting. I'm
Can't
saying like
Tara.
fucking Superman, bro. Do it. Trap me
Renner's
a
not
warehouse.
Tara.
fucking
Hey, man.
let me fucking see it.
I think the contenders for the worst team
Mhm.
are Redux. Is Loopy up there?
Leo.
Loopy.
Leo's
has
up.
Loopy
Loopy's
as
Leo,
well.
Leo's
Leo's
tall.
up
Loopy's
there.
is-
Down there. Leo is
Oh my god,
down
Lucas
there.
is down there. I've just looked at
and
the team.
then, nah, Cross Moon is at least a tier above.
Moons.
Do you remember how?
Good.
our
Mine's is
last
good.
draft, we had well done loopy tier. Can we have the bad job loopy tier?
And put Riley in it.
Yeah.
Loopy. What the?
Which,
It's
No.
crazy because Leo had a great draft last time and just couldn't.
Alright, which do we put lower? Wait, what's Riley?
Who's just the
again?
best of the mid? Now we need to
Riley
Oh, it's Reggie, man.
is. Yeah.
Who's just the most
Oh,
mid?
Loopy's
Who's just
the
the most mid?
I'd
Kieran
argue
says
Riley's
Loopy's is
worst.
the worst.
I mean, I don't care. We'll compare it. Like,
I think having to bring
College shit
Hippopotas
still-
to enable one mon is so sad. He didn't even commit to sand. He just got
wild.
one sand guy and then a Hippopotas.
Dracozolt can come without sand.
But
Do
it's
what?
so much scarier with sand.
It clicks Scarf Boltbeak.
Loopy's draft makes me sadder. It's true. You can look at Riley's and respect the
true.
gimmick.
That's
You can
true.
look at Loopy's and there's nothing to respect.
It just brings Scarf Boltbeak every week. And is your electric? I don't know.
And his main way
I
of
don't
dealing,
know.
I don't know.
Look,
don't
I think
know.
the fact that he has a lowland Persian is a bad thing to begin with.
I think Magdazone is wasted on a team with such a strong electric already.
I think it.
Yes, I also agree.
I also think it's a shame because he has
Yeah.
such a good way of dealing with steel types in Dalmanitan as well. He has no
Yeah.
use to trap or deal with steels, and he doesn't need another electric. You know what? Yeah, Lucas
Yeah.
makes me sadder.
It's just a very fumbled looking draft.
Alright,
you can
and-
see so many little
And
ideas.
what do we think is a
They're all-
humble B tier?
Who's the most
Beat
mid?
the
Who's just the
rat.
most mid?
I think mid is like the rat.
Mine's a mid. I'm quite
Probably
happy with that placement.
Brandon's.
With my non-base over
Yep,
base 100
I'm mid.
speed.
I'm mid.
I
I'm
think
mid. I'm mid.
Brandon's
If you
mid.
lose,
I
you're
think
losing to
I
mid.
think the sand gimmick alone is pretty strong. Plus
Shut up!
Yeah.
Runiclus.
Shut up!
I'd be tempted. I'd say Brandon's A.
You can't look at
I think
Runiclus
Brandon's the
Staraptor.
same.
Shut
Lucario. However, a humble wicket. A humble.
No, no.
Just
Stop being
Team
a
is
look.
literally better.
A humble.
Team is
yourself an
literally
A.
better.
A humble.
It's
I think mine
literally
should be
better
S.
than mine.
I think mine should be S.
Will you
Dude,
shut
how
up?
are these two off the
Kieran
control?
is so mad that he picked Magnezunt, which made him lose out on sand. It's so crazy how he lost sand by picking a second electric type.
I don't know why he picked Magdazone.
I think it's top of
Magnezunt.
B for now. What do you think's top of B, Kieran? A humble wicket?
Me.
All right, low key. I think Marvin's B tier.
Guys, can I ask a favor?
Oh my
Regardless of how good or bad my draft is, can we put it in the B tier for the
B tier, yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
you know what?
Put it
You're-
in
yeah,
you're-
put Liam's in the B tier.
You're so scared. Put me in S. Put me in top of S.
Not
You're
true.
so scared.
Oh my god, shut up.
Scared of what?
I
You're
think
so
yeah,
scared.
I think
Put me top
Marvin's
of
is
S.
B tier. I think mine is C tier because it's just B Tech Marvin's.
True.
I can
Kieran, yeah,
Marvin's
agrees
draft.
with me of mine should be at the top of B tier.
I mean, if you listen to Brandon, the Hive is at the bottom of D tier, worst thing ever, which is actually true. But it's B for
Just the case, but it's so
Put
cool
B
that
tier below
it's B
C.
tier.
yeah, D tier for Daft.
B tier.
Yellow. And then I'm going
What do you
to...
call me?
No, change it.
Whoa,
Give me black.
Wick, what did you call it?
Whoa!
Whoa!
What
Wait,
the
wait. It should be black. He's changed because that's the B
What?
tier.
What did you call me?
hell?
Get it?
That's wild.
Just do a lighter black, man. Just do like a grey.
I don't know, that's pretty much me actually. Lighter black,
Yeah.
that checks out.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What have we just turned this conversation into?
Lighter black is
Oh,
great.
well.
Alright, where
That
do we
works,
put
yeah,
the, where
that
do we put
works.
the humble
B
B?
tier.
Humble,
I mean, I usually
humble
grey
rat.
is a
Where
B1,
do we
but
put
yeah.
the humble rat?
Humble Rat's in probably an A.
A?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at his B tiers.
Okay, but look at what the draft's trying to do every week.
Look at his ground type weaknesses.
I didn't look at that one.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
go
don't
put
need
it
to
in
talk
B.
about that.
Put it in B. Put it in B. Didn't notice that. That's bad.
His entire top row gets obliterated by an earthquake.
In the dapping competition, first place MKLAO, first place at Shine 2019, all this other bullshit. Get that shit going.
Alright, who
There
else
we
is
go.
in C tier?
Um,
Swift.
What's the one?
What's the worm? I think Piper's in the C tier.
I can respect that.
Oh yeah, I probably agree.
Above or below Big Stall?
Probably above.
I'd say below.
As
I
above.
think above.
So below.
I think...
So below.
Where
I
do we
really
put
don't
Jesters?
like it.
Where do we put Jesters?
A. Jess has got like an
Yeah.
actual good team.
Dude, that's Psy Spam. It's literally just Psy Spam.
Size
Jess has
fan
got a
test.
real fucking team.
Yeah,
This is Jester's tier, by the way.
I think you could throw. It's funny too. I think you could throw out half these mons and Absol Mega alone is like a B tier.
It's fucking
Yeah.
insane.
Like effectively.
I think Jester's got the team build advantage over everyone here.
We do have to account for it being Jester's draft.
Oh,
But also, even if I had like,
this draft looks kinda bad. You're kinda bad.
I think he can
I
bring
think an
the
idiot could,
top 6 months every week.
yeah. You'll occasionally bring Mantine. You're never gonna bring Becky, Emma, or Almaldo.
Yeah, okay, but Jester will.
Yeah, but
Jester
Jester
is
will.
100%
Jester will bring that.
But
Yeah.
assuming
Will bring
we
the
have,
cosmic
like,
power be here.
if we assume fucking BKC is playing this, instead of assuming that
He doesn't
Jester,
even really be playing like that no more, I don't think.
sorry,
Esther gonna be
I
bringing.
don't know if BKC even plays like that anymore. I mean, he still plays.
No, he had a whole
obviously,
he had a whole
still
thing where he got sick of stall.
Everyone,
So where do we
everyone
put-
gets
I think
stall at one
bottom
point.
of A.
I
Friends
think
are
It's
back.
just ABR. That's
As
why
a
ABR's the best.
Yeah.
I said top player, not fucking. I mean, it's like top player, not as in.
Yeah, I know.
style of play.
I just made me
No.
think.
It's actually interesting because Moon's actually wrong. We did invite BKC for this draft. He's here.
Yeah,
in this
That's
draft right now.
true.
Where do we put
Yeah, it's
Have you not
me.
heard the
You
guy in the
guys.
background muttering about films the whole time?
Where do we,
I think Gen 2 is a bad gen.
where
I
do
think
we
this is a
put
good
Kieran?
not
good
here.
draft.
I think this is quite good.
Gen 2 is just a stall gen. He appeared behind me.
Guys, why is there a knife in front of my throat?
It's definitely not better than Brandon's.
I think it's
Kieran's.
a. Yeah, it's not better than Brandon's actually.
Is this better than mine?
Yeah, please put
Yeah,
Brandon in
top
A tier.
A.
Thank God.
Hmm.
Mine is
be-
not an A tier. I actually legit don't think it's an A tier draft, but whatever. No, if I stop, if I take, I'll be honest with you. I forgot I had Staraptor.
I was
Oh
gonna
my
say.
God.
Yeah, okay. I'll
Piece
do
of
this.
shit.
Let's be
Okay.
clear. You got the all. You got the all. You got
I actually legit forgot I had that.
I
Get out of
Yeah,
my
man,
screen.
no, Reckless Bravebird's
Right
not
there.
real.
Kieran thinks his draft is better than Brandon's.
He's
Bro, put them both
wrong.
in A. Put them both in A. We'll just stop bickering. All right, who else is left? Muse, probably B, if not C.
In a sec, let's look at Muse.
C's crazy. I think this is one of the better drafts I've made.
I really don't think that's the case.
Better draft you've made. That's not a. Well,
I really, you are heavily overrating this draft.
You're
You don't get it.
coping.
Maybe it's just
Muse,
because I
Muse,
know
Muse.
exactly how to pilot these mobs.
do you remember the Weather Channel?
Muse,
I do
these
remember
months
that.
Do you remember the weather channel?
100% efficiency is still worse than a random idiot using, like, I don't know.
Mega
Click on a
Absol.
different draft.
One sec. Kieran
Yeah, Mega
wants me to
Absol.
pull up. There you go. The drafts again.
random idiot pressing sucker punch on Mega Absol. Ba bam, ba bam, ba bam. On a one minute
Again.
speed, and you know what to do is
Again!
again.
Shout out
Guys,
to fucking my guy.
Mega Absol has figured out the secret of the Black Flash.
This is me. What do we think it should be?
B, C,
Man, I don't know. I don't
Bomber
care.
B.
Yeah. B sounds fine. B for B.
I think Marvin's is better.
And we.
I think
Marvin's
Bomber's
Marvin's
is
is
better.
pretty wild. Marvin's is pretty wild, to be fair.
I
Yeah.
can no longer defend myself. I'm
Bomber
getting
B,
a
I
full
would
time
Bomber C. It's better than the Worm. It's way better than the Worm. I suppose up is Bomber B.
Wait, which one is the worm again? Sorry, which
That's
one is?
Piper's
It's
draft.
Pipers.
Oh, the worm.
Oh, Sid's draft.
with it.
Sid's draft.
Kieran
Get
says,
wormy
"Yeah, I
with
don't know.
it.
I'm just not scared of this."
Sid's draft is C.
One sec. All right. One
It's
sec.
a
Pull it up
win-win because I
again.
could just blame Moody.
Let me look at it.
You'll kind
That's
of.
true.
There we go.
You can.
Where
That's
in
what we all
C?
top. It's way better. It's better than the worm. But it does have my favorite guys syndrome, like a lot of the C tier teams.
Okay, and
I heard that the best Pokemon
That's-
trainer would
okay,
use
that's
their
it.
favorites.
Oh my god.
My
it's
favorites
true.
happen to be Garganacl.
True.
See, if I was using my
My
favorites,
favorite
my
also happens to be Great Tusk.
it's interesting. My favorites with every other fucking team, so I'm using the fucking. I'm using the other guys.
I think Muse's draft is better than Bonnie's. Says
What
Kieran.
was that one movie poster? It's fucking "This is Moon's Draft RN." The
Yeah, that
other
was
guys.
that was Brandon. That was Brandon who's fucking
That-
posting the other guys.
I saw that while I was at work. I had to like make myself like not like burst out laughing in my chair. I like played it off as me like coughing or something like this. I was like,
I think Muse's draft is better than Bonnie's easy. I put it maybe.
Sorry,
one below
what was I
Jester.
doing earlier? I wasn't listening.
It's when you
When
posted
you
the other guy's
posted-
image.
Oh yeah.
I saw that while I was at work. I was dying laughing. I was like, oh my god, you guys are this shit funny as hell.
Where do we put? Which one's average Tusk? Swift.
Swift. I like Swift's team.
I like Swift. Swift's
I think it is
A.
B, but it is not a good B
I
team.
think it's A. I think it's
I
A.
got a red
it's
for
A.
I don't think
Gardo
it's
says
A.
for DD and you'll lose.
What
Oh.
makes this A?
I think the speed's
Dick riding
too
Woe
goofy.
Chizzy.
What the fuck?
Whoa, Chizzy.
Cobalt
I
being your
think this
fastest
team's
one.
like not good.
Watch out when that Raven room hits the what's it called?
I got a red.
Hits that
yeah.
move. You'll stay on that side.
What spin out or something? What do
What's
you
the
mean?
move?
Spin
The
out.
setup move.
Which one?
Oh,
Shift
shift
gear.
gear.
Yeah.
It's gear.
You'll stay on that side.
I will.
stand
I'll
that
stay on this side.
Yeah.
I will do
You know
that.
what, guys? You know what, guys? I guess I just got filtered. Get it? Get it, guys? It's a car. It's a car. That's cool, right?
Where's
Brandon,
Swift?
can you ban him?
Where do we think Swift compares to Sydney's?
I think
I think it's better than Sid's.
Come on, guys. Come on,
I think it's
guys.
better than Sid's.
Yeah, I think
Very
it's just
expensive
general
as
control
well.
is better. I think it does struggle with speed tiers, but I think it's a better constructed team.
I think it's.
Speed tiers aren't real. Wake up.
Wait.
Shut up.
Let me look at.
I have
Sid's
one
again.
draft with this mindset.
Like, Sid's speed tiers also
Yeah,
aren't
no.
real.
I guess C tiers is where things start falling.
Yeah, like I think it's the top. I think it's the absolute
I think
bottom of B.
I think Sid's team has way more power.
Do you know what? I don't know, man. I'm pretty afraid of Gyarados and Chandelure.
Chandelure is a big button clicker, but so is Hisuian and Typhlosion.
It clicks one button.
It does. It can't click its other button.
It's really good at clicking it though.
You know what? Chandelure. It's interesting. Chandelure has. They both are the same types, but Chandelure can click a strong Shadow Ball, and Hisuian Typhlosion kind of can't.
It clicks a really strong button. True. Alright, so we think Swift's above Sid. I'm happy it wouldn't. I'm happy for Swift to be like one above or below Sid's, basically.
I think it's above. What's the final? It's your
It's
team.
mine.
A.
Yeah.
Put it in
Uh,
A.
A.
I don't
Yeah,
like
Emma.
B. Put it in A.
You don't like it.
I
Then
don't
why
see
are
the
you
hype.
putting it in A?
I don't like the team.
Because it's really good.
Good.
I think this is. I think this. I actually think this one's borderline S. To be honest,
What the
but
fuck?
I agree.
I was gonna say bottom.
You're crazy.
I think it's kind of. I think it's kind of goob. I think it's kind of got that big
just
goob.
his favorite guys again.
Who? What do you mean
I-
again?
Favorite
I just
guys.
think-
Just Noir is Golduck.
That's true.
I think
This
it's
one's
a
like-
low A also. Yeah, I
Whatever.
agree, Kieran. Oh, but then
I think this is like D, but
is
you
mine
know.
better than Brandon's?
That's just my opinion.
Yes.
That's like I'm saying. That's a hot take from me. I just think some of the goob in there is goob. That's it.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Wow.
I'm not sure.
I don't know that it is better, or that mine is better. Why is mine better, Wick?
Yeah, I'm not.
It isn't.
Exactly.
Staraptor.
Staraptor
I
is
could
there,
flip
to
it.
be
I
fair.
could flip a coin. Brandon's has higher peaks.
Well, I just think Brandon's like guys in the middle just do less.
Kieran says
I
Brandon
think,
says
like-
higher peaks, yours is more consistent.
What's happening?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what
Because when the sand hits,
exactly what it sounds
when the
like.
sand
If I
hits, it
get
hits.
everything off like optimally, I can do like stupid sand rush bullshit. Or I get the trick room like Reuniclus sweep off, or I can get like a banded Staraptor and blow stuff away. But if I mess up my positioning whatsoever, it's much harder for me to recover, etc. Meanwhile, Wix just has a baseline level that it performs at that is just higher than mine.
I absolutely agree. I think I've drafted in the playstyle I play, which is, balance. And I have drafted some things with defined strengths and other things to cover their weaknesses. Whereas you have gone for, fuck it, we ball. And you have 3 different things your draft can do pretty well. And I think they're all 3 very difficult things to check, though. Hey, we're comparing the 2 Avalug teams. It makes you think.
Just make you ponder. I am noticing something here.
And James, why do you think mine is like B?
I said D, but anyway.
You said D.
Yeah.
Real.
Abomasnow Mega drags it down to like minus E tier.
That's true. It should be in Z tier, but we don't go that low, so that's kind of a problem.
So the fact that you have Abomasnow Mega is major aura loss already. The fact that you have to have another ice type because your Abomasnow Mega is 2,
Oh my goodness.
Don't worry about the fact that I have Lapras, but
Okay, I won't.
I'm really upset you got Lapras. Lapras was
He's
in my
been
fucking
waiting
final
for
pick.
minutes to talk shit about Abomasnow. Respect.
I've been waiting for this moment.
How do you hate? No one.
Thanks,
You gotta put
Obama.
respect on Abomasnow's name after it put up LeBron James numbers in the last draft when I just decided to lose with it. Like,
despite, despite the loss, man.
I need to
Yeah.
remember to put Ice Shard on it. And actually
He was
click it.
he was the SVP, bro.
So yeah, Mega Snow Bomber is there, lowers the draft potential. Electrode needs to be fed like 4 normal gems
Oh my god.
and
yeah.
made to explode every single
It
time.
was meant to be a Jolteon. And then,
Every single time it has to just blow up.
look, I kind of
Metro
respect the
Boomin
speed
coming
tier.
every week.
I kind of respect it, like Brandon says about his Sceptile, but it is faster than most low tier Scarfers.
Faster than your average bear.
That is also the case.
Which I think it's nice.
Raypion's
You're
pretty
dealing
cool.
with the average bear
Which is
warrior
nice, but it's not
anymore,
something my team
Frieza.
like needed per se because I have Entei and Abomasnow, so I have.
Sandy is cool.
Yo,
Unfortunately, Earthquake switch-ins are few and far between. You have 2.
Chestnut and Mola will save me.
you
Mola,
literally have Terra Legal Avalug. What do you mean Earthquake switch-ins are rare?
that's an Avalug.
Okay,
Me,
look up defense stat, Avalug,
right.
Earthquake,
Nido Queen versus.
bouncing off.
Okay, you are
Right.
He's an
you are
Earthquake, though, didn't you, dickhead?
You are the only Earth Power clicker in this entire league. You have the only Earth Power mon.
No, this is what I was gonna say. I had this exact conversation at the start of drafting, by the way, which was when I was talking about fucking. I don't remember. I think it was in the DGens chat or something. I was just like, yeah, at this like area
Sandy
of
Shocks,
the
true.
tier, like nothing gets Earth Power and like nothing gets Aura Sphere. So those are 2, barring like a couple things, right? So like a couple things that get those things. So you have to fucking go through hoops and trials and tribulations in order to hit things super effectively that are like, weak to ground and fighting and shit like this. Such as steel types that have a shitload of physical bulk. In Avalug's case, an ice type, but it can be whatever because of Terra, so whatever.
It's the bird type.
Ooh,
So
you're right.
that's always been the case.
Loki, Drapion
That's
might
always the case.
Drapion might turn into a bird at some point. But I want to give it a test run at least because I wanted a poison type and dark typing is very nice.
How many good birds do you think there are left in the
Best-
4
There's
I
none.
will-
There's
I will-
absolutely
I
none.
will sweet talk.
You got
the
Drifblim.
I will
Throwback's
sweet talk
right there.
the Bombardier.
In 4 points? Drapion?
4 points. Yeah, no chance.
I'm gonna get the Bombardier somehow. I'm gonna sweet talk Riley.
Right.
talk, you have to fucking kill her,
could-
fam.
No, I
You
need.
could pick up Articuno.
Wicket, do you know
Yeah.
a real Wicket? Do you know a real flying
Give me
type is 4
Muller.
points right now that you could transaction for?
Driftblim.
Altaria.
Don't get Altaria, man.
Get Altaria. You could
Let's look at
Wicket
the
be
team.
based. Wicket be based. Pick up Xatu and get 2 different Magic Bounce mons. It'll be so based.
That would
No
be best.
hazards going up.
Wicket.
None.
That would be
We
best.
hate hazards. We hate hazards. So
Your
that would
team
be
is the
based.
If you get Xatu, I need you to change your team logo to nothing ever happens. I'm all in. 0% chance of things occurring.
Already nothing happens against this team. You hit Guja, Lola Mola, Wish passes back to it, nothing happens. And the Guja is back.
nothing ever happens.
GN.
This is the nothing ever happens team.
Ente's gonna hit Sacred Fire, not gonna get the burn, and nothing happens. Nothing ever happens. Alright, but back to the tier list.
This your logo, bro. I've given you your logo.
If you please consult the graph. Sure, the Joker is crazy. Alright.
All
wild.
this probability,
Wait.
0% chance of occurring.
Wait, can I ask, how did you come to the conclusion that my team was not the worst?
Cause
Leo's is not
because
good.
Leo's exist.
Leo's the
Can I have a look at
because
Leo's?
Leo is the stupidest man alive.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
okay.
Hippopot is... Okay.
Leo's
third-
team that does
the
nothing.
The third row is not real. Half of the second row is like fake. And
Leo-
Magnus is just wasted points because he has
Leo
Drake
wanted
as
to
well.
trade. Leo wanted to trade like Persian Alola for like, what mon did he ask me
Yeah.
for? Like Bombardier or
Bombardier.
something. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should do that. You
No.
should do that if you don't like winning.
Yeah, Leo said you should have CTE right now.
It's really funny because he was going to draft Pillow Swine, who's a 6-point mod, and then we're so glad that the fucking crazy talk hit.
secret procedures.
Yeah, crazy talk hit. Pillow Swine was then 4 points. Then everyone just imagined he was 6 points.
Yeah,
Everyone was stupid. She talks crazy talk.
I love the concept that all of Loopy's drafts is one continued instance of crazy talk, just saying shit. Over and over.
Yeah, Leo started the draft by going, I'm definitely going to draft Gigalith and Crazy Talk activated.
Alright. Alright, chat. What do we... everyone speak their truth now.
I
give me
agree.
an opinion. Give me an opinion, a team that you want moving up, down, left, right.
And I don't give a shit.
What do we think?
I don't care. I
This
think
is
this- I think it's
official.
still
This
as
is
good.
big and official.
It is. That's why we have B tier.
Do you think? Is
Oh man.
Low key, I think Liam's draft
Also,
is better
Riley's
than all
in-
the C tiers.
I don't think this.
I don't. I
Oh,
I'm-
Yeah, no, you're
oh,
right.
I
You're
need
right.
to-
You're right. Riley is better.
Brandon, I need you to lock in because apparently from everyone I've talked to, no one else notices the glaring weaknesses of my draft. So me and you need to stay completely silent.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
No, Liam's is better.
These bums will never recognize what the problems are. They will just lose to Mega Beedrill League Sweep. It will happen every time.
I'm happy with D tier. I'm happy with B tier. Low key, is Moon's bottom of C or top of D?
Top bottom of C.
I
It's
don't
a
think it
classic.
is anywhere near the level of draft like
No.
quality.
Yeah.
It says.
just-
says. That's fair.
Listen,
Wicket.
The problem
Yeah,
is
I
it
don't
does
have 5.
too many things.
Sorry.
Yeah,
It does too many things to be on the level of Leo.
Yeah.
that's true. That's true. Well, I think Mega Sableye alone. I mean, I've said this before. I think Mega Sableye alone can Shimon someone in this tier.
As we know, as we are well known to
agree.
know,
No,
we've
no,
seen it happen.
I have engaged this upon Moon's person before.
And I have engages on other people as well.
Yes, me and you are Sableye peruses. But yeah, it's other than that, it's just not doing that much. But like, yes, he's fine.
I
It's fine.
agree with. I think Swift top of C tier is fine. I think Swifts and Bombies are very similar because they both have wacky ass speed tiers, but like what they have below like 100 speed is like okay. So I think, but I do prefer James's over Swift's.
Have we got the matchups for week 1?
No,
Do we think
because I haven't done it.
Muse or what do we think about top of B? Jester, Mark, Muse.
I think this is all reasonable.
I think that makes
I think
sense.
it could be.
I think Marks could go a little higher up potentially. Marks is weird because I don't fully understand the dichotomy of how stall works in this tier. I feel like, so I don't. Really know.
think go pull Marks up again. I think Marks has a very easy time of making progress because he has Garglon.
Yeah.
But I do think, unlike every other team, he's a tougher time keeping hazards off his side. Delmy's is good, but it's not great at taking hits. It's not brilliant. Physical side, absolutely. Special side, things get flamethrower.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, there's a lot of type matchups it doesn't like. I mean, knockoff gonna hit this thing
Knockoff, especially a move that is clicked by a lot of things.
You know, I mean, there's
yeah,
that.
knockoff it hates obviously flamethrower, shadow ball,
Shadow ball.
What I do think will happen quite a bit, which I don't think a lot of people are prepared for, is the Delmy's clicking Anchor Shot, then clicking Leech Seed, and just sitting there against the Mon that can't hurt it.
Yeah, probably. I mean, the goal is you pick a good matchup when this occurs, is the goal. You know, but
yeah,
that's.
I think he has a lot with
tactical prowess.
I think his stall core is incredibly solid. I think his trick room threat is incredibly real because Mega Camrupt is just that absurd under trick room.
Not even that.
It's just nuclear.
What do you mean it's not even that absurd?
Look at his stats, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. 145.
Man, you look at it.
145 special attack plus sheer force.
Not real.
Crazy Talker's activated once
Landerers clears.
It's true. Why didn't we just draft Landerus? What's wrong with us? Stupid.
So I think the threat, and then he has Cypher. I don't know what I'm thinking about Sneasel, but Cypher's very real outside of all of this, as a cleaner sweeper. Sneasel, I guess, is also okay. So you know what? I can respect it being pretty high on B. Do we think Jesters is top of B?
I do think Jesters is cool. I think Jesters is the most solid team.
I like Jesters a lot. I think it's good.
The Psychic Train call plus, I think Mega Absol alone is Brazingo, and then he has defensive pieces he can weave into his insane off. It's a very unjester team.
You be selling the Psychic Terrain, and you be selling the Absol. I'd be selling the lead Azelf.
Which helps,
lead Azelf.
Which helps the Psychic Terrain.
Hazards, leave
into Indeedee, and then Indeedee fucking, I don't know, leaves the field into Delphix Azelf.
I think there's 5 different core mons on here that can come out and shit out a bunch of utility, and all of them are threatening and threaten to win con you. I think there's multiple of them that are really annoying to deal with.
I think Jester just doesn't want us to look at the dark type swapping in ever. I guess Scrafty can take the hits, especially with Intimidate.
Yeah, I mean,
and how many dark types are carrying fairy coverage apart from Mega Absol?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Mega Absol, it's Mega Absol's not Mega Absol's not exactly going to take a strong hit, but it's not the realest thing.
If Jester ever has to play against a Mega Absol, that's when he shoots the computer. But he fucking round 1 picked that shit.
Yeah, he actually didn't pick Mega Absol to. It's like when Kaiba takes the 4th Blue Eyes and tears it in half. He didn't pick it to use it. He's never gonna bring this Mega Absol to a game. He stole it so it can never be used against him.
This is what Bommy did in fucking Draft 3.
With Gargalon.
When he picked Clodsire, he picked Clodsire and then immediately drafted Hard Rain with Archildon. He just picked the best Archie Rain counter in the game and then was like, alright, I can commit to it now.
Now I can.
I actually still don't know what I think about mine and Brandon's in general, but I'm fine with Kieran's also being top of A, and then I'm happy with this.
I don't think Brandon's is that good, but I am also I'm a wicked draft up player, so it balances out. We'll just say they're both fine. We'll call it even Stevens.
Alright, one sec. We're gonna screenshot. There we go.
Even Stevens. I love screenshotting it instead of like save or downloading it with the big button.
Why would I download it? I don't
Bro, bro, you know what you can do? Wicket.
why you
Wicket.
would.
Press no. Go to save or download. Just click on save or download.
Should do that right now.
Right, now click on the
Save.
image. Copy image.
Somebody's on tier list
Wow.
Maker too often. Somebody's on tier list Maker too often.
Wow.
It's crazy because me and you both said this. That I love somebody. Everyone else other than you is on tier list maker too often. We engage too much with the
Alright.
material.
I think we did it. We discussed the drafts.
I love the beat.
Oh, Moody's got
Oh,
it.
Moon said that Gabber up to 80 special attack.
Yeah, crazy talk.
Moon's
activated,
crazy
man.
talk is so strong. No, the only person with stronger crazy talk than Moon is Leo.
It's actually true. No,
That'll be
Leo,
my official team logo, by the way. Alright.
what is it? Is it the my name is
It's
William? It's the,
The William one, yeah.
William, not what I'm called. William.
Williams Racing, and it's just Swiss
Nah.
Mons.
Nah, I'm not having that dog shit as my team logo. We
No,
hitting
this
that. I never
This
liked
is
you.
not
Shit.
for logos.
Underdog gimmick, you served me well.
Stop
Sure, he's
the
not
mess
underdog
again.
anymore.
He just can't stop himself. He can't stop himself drafting well. What the fuck?
Yeah. Moody doesn't realize that by the time we do the next real draft, I just lost. Now I get to run the underdog gimmick.
You gotta start drafting the stuff you're suggesting.
That's
to
just
other
not how it
people.
works.
It's crazy.
Nah, it sounds like it's how it works.
It bangs.
Uses the Tinkerton Titans drawing. Yeah, you've all seen it, right? The Titans.
Muse's logo, the one she posted in the chat.
Yeah, the Titans.
Yeah.
Did that shit in the solid 5 minutes.
You know, I was thinking,
Yeah.
He didn't use mine, but he does hate me.
that one's just true. That one is true.
That's true.
The believer and
He
she's
hates me because he ain't me.
called me names and attacked with rocks.
Karen, this is crazy from
Rock-
Karen. I
Rocks-
can pull out the
Rocks
log.
of
I can
variety.
pull the evidence out.
We attacked him with rocks.
Wait,
of a
why did you
stealth
throw
variety.
rocks at Kieran?
Where's...
Yeah, why did you do that?
One sec.
Meet me out back.
One
Meet me
sec.
out back.
See me after
The
class.
wifey has words. The wifey has words with you, Wick. The wifey's got issues.
Gonna take him out back, tell him to look at the sunset and put 2 in the back of his skull.
Straight up. It's really that simple.
I
We can-
pulled
Alright,
out the
Kieran.
logs. Photoshop.
Get your ass in
Doing,
here. It's the end of the serious stream. You can come talk to us again now.
Pardon? You pulled out what locks?
Posted again.
on them. Try, man.
Oh, hell no.
What?
We got him back.
I'm reporting that message for abuse and harassment also. Oh, hi, Kian.
Dude, I don't know. People are putting words in my mouth.
That's messed
Alright,
up.
I'm gonna-
Kieran. Why
I'm
would you
gonna-
say that?
I'll
Just
stop
not right.
I'll stop
It's not
the
right.
stream and then I'll upload the video for like Jester and people who missed.
You know, I'd be less offended if you didn't